but
They gonna have that hentai in their room, bro. That's what gonna be.
I feel like that's super like just hentai in the room. That's like really.
All right, it took us a little longer to get started today, but everybody tell the people hello, live culture.
Yo, what's good?
Hello.
You know, today we only got, well, can't nobody see my boy Ryan because he ducked off today. He laying up like he wants somebody to pay him like a pretty French.
oh god,
Hey, bro.
The knee up.
Send some
my
service.
God.
What you got?
this nigga a
He's
Persian
got the
cat.
knee up.
80
yeah,
bucks.
a Persian cat. Nigga.
Where the fuck is?
Where the fuck is Daisy? bro?
Daisy
That's
was
your
supposed to be
cousin.
here. My homeboy was supposed to come too. Bobby, he said he was waiting on a ride.
Oh man. I was about to ask, where Tyler today?
I don't know, but that nigga.
Shout out to your girl Kiki for the subscription. We really appreciate it.
Hi
Ooh,
Kiki.
subscription.
Thanks Kiki.
Do you love me?
Are you
Shut the
writing?
fuck up.
I
And Camo girl, appreciate that. Subscribe
Camel
too.
girl.
Camo.
like
girl.
camo too.
I like
Can you
camo
camouflage?
girls. She in the military?
You got that digital? You got that blue tiger?
Fuck around, we know her.
Fucking Bears bunny, goddamn.
Oh my god, shut up. That's not fair.
Maybe she
didn't
just
have
likes
much-
camo.
She didn't have many choices in life. She spent her 4-year contract in the Bender Reach.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
R.I.P.
It's just most people, sad, like most people really just don't know. Like most females in the military, it's big dots. Big dots.
Big dots.
Think about it. She's surrounded by like
They usually have
Fit.
really nice butts.
What up, Tech Dummy? Everybody, Tech Dummy's back. Damn, bro. How far are we out from the babies? No, the babies are supposed to have been born.
Hi Tech.
How was your New Year?
what? No
Yeah.
way.
The
So,
twins.
They're not here yet,
Yeah, they're here. They gotta be.
bro. It's
I
only
was
been
just
like
saying
4
it might
or
be like
5
another
months.
month.
No, it's not.
So
He told us about, bro. Y'all's days are running together. He told us about that. No, they're gonna be.
he'll answer.
Said 12 weeks, 2 months away. Not
So
even
they're-
too much.
so the
They'll be
babies
born
aren't
next
here
month.
yet?
Yeah, the babies
Okay.
aren't here yet.
Oh, I thought that's what I was saying. I'm like, there's no way the babies are here.
12 weeks away.
12 weeks.
12 whole weeks.
I mean that makes sense. It's
Sounds
been like
about
4
right.
About to be
months,
a family.
It's been about what?
4 or 5 months.
It's been longer than that. 12 weeks. It's only 2 months left. It's been 7.
Was it back in
2
June,
months
July?
12 weeks isn't 2 months.
Bro, what are you talking about?
12 weeks is 4 months.
3 months. It's
Break
3
that shit
months.
down.
Oh shit. Bro, my math is bad.
I was like, whoa.
That was crazy. 12 weeks.
I was like,
Why
6
did
weeks
12
in 1 month? That's
why do
crazy.
weeks feel shorter than that, bro? It's because I'm getting older, I swear.
But also,
Whoa,
when you
whoa.
go when you count it like weeks, it sounds like it's a lot faster than it actually is.
I
I don't know about
Time
that.
And then once you talk
for-
about months, you're like, oh shit, that's kind of a
don't
long
know. Time for
time.
me has just been moving different, boy.
Yeah, same. I'm kind of like lost with time.
Boy. How's the old lady? How's she doing? How's your wife?
How's the pregnancy
Shit.
going?
How's the pregnancy going? She's in the easy button now, ain't it?
Well, everyone's different though. There's some women that have just like really bad pregnancies, but I mean,
We hope she's not one.
yeah,
of
we
those.
hope she's
You
not.
know, fucking Issa just looking at the bad side of everything. We love it.
Gotta have that one person, you know?
Gotta have that one person that's a fucking.
Look at
pessimist.
all perspectives.
Sorry.
All perspectives.
I grew up like that.
All perspectives. The good and the bad. The love and the restless.
Uh oh.
There's Mira.
Thank you so much.
She's in the
Rip
room. I
Slayer.
keep hearing
Mira's
her
in the
cough.
room doing something.
I keep hearing her cough. Hear like a.
All right, so
You know, that Big C was kicking my ass the other week. I ain't going cap.
she
bro.
said. He said yes. I don't know if that was two.
Yes to
Yeah.
what?
Yes. yes.
Just yes.
Just,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
She
I
is
agree.
pregnant. Yes.
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 Okay.
She is okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm assuming it's to all of it. So she's
All
good.
you have
She's
to
overall
guess.
good.
Yeah,
Basically, is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's fine.
It's the easy part to speak straight face.
Okay. Okay.
Except for the craving. She wake you up at 2 o'clock in the morning and she wants deep fried shrimp and bacon.
She better go back to fucking
That shit's
sleep.
on fire.
What?
What?
Shut the fuck up, Matt. You know, they say some men actually go through them cravings too. My friend Dakota went through that. He's going through it again now. He said, I said, boy, you put on a lot of weight. I said, you had lost like 10 pounds. You put on 20. He said, bro, it's because she's pregnant. She'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I want hot wings. I'm like, shit, me too.
That's crazy.
I've noticed that. It's like the dad
2
way.
a.m.
Bro, he said it was 3:12.
Where
She
you finna
woke-
get hot wings from, nigga?
IHOP.
Hot wings?
There's
Is he-
pro-
At IHOP?
maybe a bar or
But they live
something.
they live close to Chicago, so you know, maybe someplace.
Shit.
Nah, you gonna have to have them bitches like frozen in the refrigerator and go whip them bitches up, toss them hoes.
He
in
said,
some-
yeah, it's 2 babies. She's double the size.
So she
double the
ouch.
size.
Double size.
Ouch.
Double size.
Back pain, crazy.
Probably back pain and probably cravings.
Crazy.
She probably craving shit that's.
I used to
weird.
follow this girl on TikTok. She's
Shrimp-
not pregnant anymore, but
shrimp
when she
dip
was
in ice
pregnant,
cream.
her cravings were crazy. Like she'd be like, okay, she'd like talk to her husband, and she'd be like, I want Rice Krispies. You're gonna take the Rice Krispies. We're gonna get Skittles.
No.
You're gonna take the Skittles, and you're gonna. She's like, it was like a whole recipe. He would make that shit. She was like, this is exactly how I thought it was gonna be. Like he would literally like make these recipes. She's like, I want the pickles to be fried in like just like crazy shit where she like broke it down for him to
I
make.
used to know a girl that would just take pickles and dip them in peanut butter. Like in the peanut butter,
Yeah.
pull it out. I'm like,
Better not be
nigga,
kosher.
that's nasty. She'd eat sardines and mustard.
My dad does that. That's fucking disgusting. He likes sardines. I don't know how.
I don't
Like-
know how you
Back
get them.
pain,
hoes.
and I have become a
I
walking
ain't gonna
cane
cap. I
inside
had
the
sardines
house.
before.
I bet.
Sardines are nasty. My dad will like have the can and he'll literally like
See,
you know,
I
I'm
wasn't
like, are you a
bad.
Weirdest thing
fucking
she asked
cat?
you to make, or like weirdest thing she's had a craving
Or asked
I wanna
for,
know.
yeah.
I want to know, bro. That should just be interesting to me, like,
It gets so creative.
bro. Like,
It's like high cravings
my
where they're
dog
like,
said at
Peanut butter and jelly with ketchup on
3:12.
that
He said
bitch.
she woke up at 3:12 on the dot. He sent me a snap. He's like, it's 3:12 and we're going to get hot wings.
From where?
from somewhere.
I
We're gonna
know.
find a place.
Wherever the fuck- he
Denny's.
said he said she was dead sleep. She sat up,
Said, oh.
I want wings.
tapped him twice, and said because he has cameras in his house. He said he watched the video. She just shot
She
up,
like
tapped
vampire.
his ass twice and said we need hot wings. He said we do need hot wings.
You're right. I was thinking
I
about the
woke
same
up.
shit.
We need to go back to sleep.
Matt say that he gonna be the fuck around and get crazy soon. She gonna say I want hot wings. He gonna be like I need pickles. I don't know what we gonna do about this.
We're just gonna go back to sleep.
I need sleep.
Mine is in the kitchen, so I don't know how you gonna get these hot wings, but that's between you and whoever you talk to.
That's between you and the hot wings.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get up if Issa woke you up and was like, bro, we need to go get peanut butter and chocolate.
No. Peanut butter and
No.
chocolate, okay.
That's in the. I feel like that's just in the kitchen.
You might have that shit on standby, but
Okay,
hot wings at 3 a.m.
Like go to
You know,
Wings
shut-
and Things. Get yourself an
Oh,
extra
God.
plate for the night.
If you want to shut your goofy ass up and go to sleep.
What if she asked
I already
you?
know what he's gonna do. He's gonna before we go to sleep, like 2 hours before we go to sleep, he's gonna be like,
Is there
"Do
anything
you
you
want
need?"
anything at all? Like, do you think anything you're
Bro,
possibly
tell me what
want?"
you're thinking about that you might possibly want. She's gonna be like, I need tuna, spinach.
No. As soon as she say two things that just don't go together, I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna be fulfilling my own cravings probably.
Bruh, really? You ain't gonna do it?
No. It's
What if,
stupid. It's
what
dumb
if
as
her back
fuck.
hurts?
Huh?
What if her back hurts and she laid up? What if she having a difficult pregnancy, bro? You gotta cave a little bit.
What do you
By
mean?
that
If
time,
her, if her
Maggie-
back hurts,
Yeah, like she can't move that well.
she don't need to be fucking walking around trying to mix fucking tuna and spinach. Like, what are you doing, bro?
That's why
Go
you do
sit
it.
your ass down. No, I'm not doing none of that shit. Ain't nobody doing none of that shit.
Matt say he ain't going for none of the craving. She wake up
He
and say,
says that
"Look,
now,
need
but
a
I
big-"
feel like I might be able to like coerce him.
No.
Bruh, she gonna be like, I need pixie sticks and pizza. That nigga gonna be, Matt gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
2 hours later, here's your fucking pixie
I
sticks.
get
Here's your
some-
stupid
I get some
pizza.
pizza. I'm not about to, like,
She wants
I'm
the
not going on
pieces.
no fucking rabbit man hunt search for no fucking pixie sticks.
She wants you to sprinkle it.
That's like, I ain't seen pixie sticks in 6 years, bro.
I
Where do you
didn't-
get pixie sticks from?
I
bro?
didn't even think
The only time I ever got pixie sticks was when
Dollar
I was
Tree.
trick or treating. Like,
Dollar Tree.
I ain't never ever seen them hoes ever in my life other than that.
Bro, I remember. I didn't think pregnancy cravings were like that serious. I thought like you were like you could just like
Get him away.
you could be like I want that,
You
but then
saw
you're like
Jordan
whatever.
go through 'em?
Jordan drove 45 minutes for gourmet cupcakes because it was the only one open. It was like 12 o'clock at night. She drove 45 minutes to wherever, got 6 gourmet cupcakes, ate half of one, and then that was it.
Shit sounds stupid as hell. What if you got into a car accident and died because you wanted some dumbass gourmet cupcakes?
She's like, I don't know. And I was like, why didn't you just go to Walmart and get some cupcakes? She's like, no, I wanted gourmet cupcakes.
Specifically.
I was like, why can't you just eat the regular cupcake and make it like
Shit.
pretend it's gourmet?
Makes no sense.
She's like, no.
Matt's
Like,
gonna,
I'm
go
like,
through,
okay.
Matt's gonna go through with the first grade. He's like, if we get there and you take one bite out of this and then tell me you don't want it no more, I'm gonna push your ass off the car.
I'm not getting you no more shit after that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
But
don't
if I get it, if he gets it for you, you eat the whole thing. Matt gonna be like, okay, it's whatever. But you get there, bro. I couldn't imagine being in that car, been driving for these cupcakes. We get there, she takes a bite out of one. It's like
It's not what I wanted.
I wouldn't say that though. I would pretend like I wouldn't.
You better pretend like this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, I don't want to. No, we're gonna get them. I'll eat them.
Somebody eating these bitches in
I'll eat
there.
them. I'll
That's gonna be like,
Hey yo, you better tell that little motherfucker he ain't making decisions like this no more, bro.
What the fuck?
eat them. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I
say
made you,
anything.
nigga.
Hey yo, spaghetti and Sour Patch Kids, bro.
Ew. Ow.
a cherry
I
sour.
don't know why, but like
cherry
that sounds
sour
ow.
sundae.
Like, we're going to the hospital.
Yeah, it sounds like ow.
What are you talking about?
You going to the hospital?
Why are you craving that? Like, there's something wrong. There's an underlying issue. There's something wrong. You craving spaghetti and
Maybe
Sour
like your
Patch
iron.
Kids, nigga?
Is your iron low or something?
My mom used to eat raw hamburger meat when she was pregnant with me.
That sounds
Fucked her up
crazy.
for life. She
I
still
was
does it
gonna say-
now.
That sounds
She
menacing.
can't help it.
That sounds like a health hazard.
She couldn't help it. Like she's like, I didn't.
There
even
are
know-
some
she
women that
could.
like crave
No,
dirt.
she's like she could not fit. She got ill when she didn't do it.
Substitution.
She got ill when she didn't do it.
She like mentally fucked herself.
Sorry, no, like she would. So she said she didn't even know she was craving it until she was cooking dinner because she moved back in with my grandparents when she found out she was pregnant because my dad got arrested. Obviously, he got arrested for selling drugs. You're in Maryland. You ain't got
Shit.
nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So she moves back home. She's like, I'm cooking dinner because one of my responsibilities was to cook dinner.
In the
until
house,
I
yeah.
found a job or whatever. And she's like, I busted open a pack of hamburger meat and something.
She
like,
saw it.
put-
She was just like,
no, she was like something in me.
She ain't
said,
want no hamburger
so-
helper, nigga.
No,
like,
No, she
I don't know
wanted
what
raw.
she was cooking. She's like, I was getting it ready, and something was like, put this in your mouth right now, and I was like, no, that's gross.
stop.
Yeah, like what? And then she was like, I didn't do it, and then I had to go to the bathroom and throw up. And then she goes, then it felt like you were kicking me inside my fucking.
You're like hamburger.
So it was your fault,
She
Marcus.
said, yeah,
You
she said it felt like you were kicking me in my fucking lungs and I couldn't breathe. So I go back, I keep making it, and I'm like, you need to eat this. And then I was like, no, and then I threw up again, and then it felt like you were doing pull-ups on my chest, on like my rib cage. She's like, it
like
hurt
climbing,
so.
like climbing out.
She's like, it hurt so bad, and then I get back and it's like, just fucking eat it. And she goes, I couldn't take it anymore, so I put it in my mouth and started chewing. And then as soon as I swallowed it, it's like you just settled the fuck down.
Because she needed to eat something, not that. Like, that is not what you probably,
She was eating other things, Mac.
huh?
She had just eaten.
Oh, she probably needed to eat
Pregnancy
protein,
shit's weird,
high
bro.
protein diet. Like, she's fucking eating raw meat.
Raw hamburger meat.
That's
Not a lot.
fucking-
Just like she said,
A
it was
little
just like
bit.
she's like it was
No.
just like a pinch between these two fingers, and I popped it in my mouth.
There's little things like that. Like, well, they're not as
All
like
your fault,
as
Marcus.
weird, but like like a sip of orange juice or a sip of tomato juice. It's like little things that like it's just like what the fuck. It stops you from throwing up.
I
Hers
don't
is
get it.
hamburger
We're
meat.
never gonna get it because our brain's not gonna be wired that way. So I'm thankful for
Nah,
that.
it's just like
me and you ain't gonna wake up when you get Issa pregnant, I get Mary pregnant. Me and you ain't gonna wake up and be like, you know what we need right now, bro? We need a fondue fountain with airheads.
I mean, it's just
Melted
like,
air.
it's just like how
melted
women,
cheese and airheads,
like how women don't understand like men's sex urges. Like, they have like these ridiculous ass urges to eat stupid shit. Like,
It's the babies fucking with their hormones. They can't help it, bro. It's a chemical imbalance. Something
Yeah.
in their brain said they have to eat this.
There's a lot of
but they
pregnant
don't
women.
need to.
Yeah, but
They don't
have
need-
to.
but the-
They're not
yeah.
like their body's like we have to eat this.
You don't need that shit.
We're not gonna be satisfied till we get it.
Shit.
You
There's
just
a
not
lot
gonna
of
be
women that crave
satisfied till
dirt.
you-
Have you seen that one?
Oh,
Bruh.
or the
They crave
washing
dirt.
or the washing powder.
Don't
Yeah,
don't
like
go
down-
outside
like
in the yard and start
softener.
eating the dirt.
You're gonna stay outside.
I'm
When
putting you
Jordan was
outside.
pregnant, she said she was
Your
like,
ass in the fucking
when
garden.
Jordan was pregnant, she said she was literally like 2 seconds away from like putting her tongue in Downy salt because she likes the way it smells, so she's always smelling it. She was just like
Go ahead, drink
thinking
it.
about it.
What?
She didn't
He's-
do
I
it
think
Like
Her
I'm
apparently.
about to eat
has
Tide
a-
Pods.
She apparently didn't do it, but she was like
Go
close
ahead.
to it. Like, and I'm
Natural
like,
selection.
I was like, what?
That's
I'm like,
fucked
well,
up,
if you
man.
did, but it's one of those things where it's, if you
College.
did taste it, you wouldn't do it again because it doesn't taste how it smells.
Yeah, you won't taste it again. You ain't
No.
gonna taste nothing again.
No, she wasn't gonna drink it. She was just
Bro,
gonna.
it's fucking it's washing powder. It ain't that bad.
Yeah, she would have processed it.
She'd have been fine.
What?
She wasn't gonna drink the
No,
whole thing.
that's-
She was gonna put her
That's
tongue
that
in
extra
it.
seasoning you put on your
It would have
weed.
tasted like soap. Like
Yeah.
my
It would
baby
have tasted like
sister-
soap.
That's
My
not
baby
good.
sister and my baby cousin ate an entire bar of my deodorant when they were fucking infants. Like an entire bar.
Ew, the white shit. Like,
Yeah, the white powder. Yeah, I can't use that
Yeah.
gel shit. That shit breaks me out. That shit was. But I'm like just starting to notice that I like have a smell to me. I think I was like 12.
You're like, okay, I need
My little
deodorant.
sister's like 3. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
I just
I'm
bought
like, where the
some.
fuck are my sister? I was like, where the fuck is my sister at? Where's your sister?
It's too quiet.
I'm looking at my cousin, and he's like, I don't know. It was like, them bitches in the room, I think. I said, so we go in the room, and these bitches got my deodorant bar, broke it down like it was to be shared, bro. They done
They
done
got
twisted
the
the
credit
motherfucker
card
all the way out. And broke that bitch into pieces, and they sharing it. Like, they feed
Like,
each other
here you
deodorant.
go.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like, making sure they ate all my shit. I'm like, damn, I'm about to have to be funky today.
That's crazy.
You're like, what the fuck am I? What am I
I looked
looking
at my
at?
grandma. I said, hey, mama. She said, what? I said, they eat deodorant.
Stop them.
You're like, I don't know.
No,
what.
that's exactly. She said, you didn't stop them. I said, they made my kids.
Yeah, the fuck? They want to do some stupid shit. like
Lesson
that?
learned.
Like, they gonna bite me. Like, what the fuck? They look like they bite. You know, I see that shit hanging out their mouth.
The white fucking
Bro,
white
they
shit.
got white, bro, they got white saliva,
Ew.
infused deodorant dripping down. I'm like, they look like they plastic.
Look like rabid animals.
You're like, I don't want to
I
stop.
was like,
them.
now I gotta smell. I said, now I'm gonna smell musky all day. My grandma gonna pick up one, look like it covered a chunk, look like it's covered in
Rub
slime,
it,
and like
yeah.
rub that shit underneath your arm. I was like, I'm not putting that shit on me.
That's gonna be worse. But it's not gonna help anymore.
She said, she's like, your granddad has gel deodorant in his bathroom. I said, I'm not about to break out in a rash because these motherfuckers.
Wanted to eat my deodorant.
Yeah, bro. I called my granddad at work. I said, will you grab me a bar of deodorant? He said, didn't you just buy a bar of deodorant? I said, my sister and them ate it. He goes, they didn't eat no fucking deodorant. I said, talk to your wife.
No,
She's
like they ate
David,
it.
they ate a fucking bar of deodorant.
But also, like, I feel like the first sentence would be like, they ate it. I would have been like, okay. Alright.
Sure.
Like, that's
yeah.
not, like, why would you
No,
be
you
lying
wouldn't.
about that? But, like, why would you be lying about that? I'll just get you more deodorant.
They
Like,
ate.
You'd be like,
My
there's
sister
no way,
ate it.
there's no
I'd be
way
like,
your
really?
sister ate
Like
deodorant.
they ate it.
They ate that? Yeah, bro. He's like, they ate it.
What you mean they ate it? Like
They
they
ate
ate.
no fucking deodorant.
like they ate it.
Did you look on the back of what's in that shit, bro? You killed him.
No,
my sister just ate aluminum. Apparently.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
They'll process it out. It's just if they do it again, maybe it might be a problem. Your body got one time.
It became an addiction after that.
My strange
Really?
addiction.
I was like, whoa.
If you do it twice, bro, they fuck, bro. I was.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
mad.
Twice is like
it
a
was that
problem.
Axe deodorant. It was the Axe deodorant
Better
too.
give
It was
them all
like
that
that
good
good
stuff.
shit.
You better give him some Pepto and fucking figure that shit out.
Give them Miralax, shit it out.
Get them that
Shit.
degree deodorant, bro. That
Yeah.
cheap brand.
Get the cheap shit.
I use Degree right now. What you talking about?
Degree.
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 The degree.
Degree.
24 hour.
Oh,
Cool
I do,
Rush?
I do that.
Cool Rush.
I do that 72-hour Degree. That shit don't last 72 hours.
I was say that
Yeah,
shit.
no, but you always gotta do like a
Nigga, that
sports
shit
one.
is
It'll
just
last a little
advertisement labeling, nigga. That
Bro, I
shit
do
ain't.
that Cool Rush. That Cool Rush be getting me right, bro.
bit. Cool Rush.
I do the one. I do the one. Nah, I do the one that's it's always in the white. It's right there.
Oh, that shit.
I do that shit every time. You wanna know why? Because it does not show in white and black shirts. Fucking love that shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, it goes.
Wait,
on
that
clear.
one?
Yeah,
But
Oh, it
it's
goes on clear, but it's white.
antiperspirant.
it's white, but it goes on clear. It doesn't show. It doesn't stay in your white and black shirt. I said that's a nigga's deodorant. I said that's exactly.
Hey, that's what I need, bro.
That's a nigga deodorant. You fuck around and pull your shirt down, and it's not.
Oh, it's
I
antiperspirant.
used
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna start using men's deodorant. Well, I use Old Spice right now.
Mary uses that. Mary was using her deodorant, but that shit right there. that
Well, a
shit
lot
work.
of women's deodorant isn't
Oh,
antiperspirant.
shit. I'm gonna
What's
start
that?
getting these, bro.
Huh?
My
Yeah,
white
yeah.
shirts be
I buy that
having-
shit. I buy that shit in packs of 4. That shit's $8.
Bro, my white shirts be
On
getting
Amazon,
mad
it gets
stains.
delivered
I'm
here
getting
every
mad,
month.
too.
I wear the Dove shit.
The Dove, my
Yeah, man.
cousin does that. I also got this one because the yellow stains for my white shirts. Like I hated that shit. That
Bro.
shit made you mad. You get a white tee that been fresh and clean.
And you just get
Then
that
you
yellow
just so
stain?
happen to be outside a little too long, and now my shit got that. I'm like, bro, I can't even wear this bitch no more.
Yeah.
You
And
look
he has
like
a lot of white
suspect.
But
shirts.
it actually works. I was outside all day in a white tee. That bitch did not fucking fold. I was like, if this bitch fold one time, I'm done with this.
That's why I
deodorant.
wear.
And you be
one I
sweating.
want. I wear.
Oh, I sweat like
You be
a fucking-
sweating.
I sweat like
I can't wear that gel shit either. It makes me break out.
It makes you break out too. Yeah, bro. That shit, you be here all day long.
I used the men's gel one time. It made me like break out. So
Right.
It must be something they put
The
something
ones I
in there.
can't
It's
use?
something different in it.
I can't
bro.
use Old Spice, bro. Any type of Old Spice I use, I will break out immediately.
I
I
use
would
Old
use
Spice.
Old Spice, the white shit. I used to tell my grandma because the gel shit's cheaper. So
Yeah.
like, my grandma would
There's
try.
a reason. Yeah.
Yeah, so my grandma was like, "Oh, like this is what we got." I used that bitch one time, bro. I'm outside like this, like all day long. I'm just trying to get to it. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I need my armpits to be taken away."
Oh God.
Like I need to bleach these.
Like I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, boy. I couldn't wait to get in the shower that night, boy. And I'm in that bitch with the hottest water possible trying to get that shit
Rubbing
off.
that.
Scolding, just fucking burning the
Nah.
shit out of your skin.
But you know what I'm talking. That shit was red. That shit hurt. I was like, bro, what the fuck is
Oh,
going
what's
on?
going
Yeah, I don't know what they
And
put
it
in
took
that.
me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm dumb. It took me 3 times to realize that's what it was.
You're like, maybe it's the scent.
I was just like, dude, my armpit shit.
Yeah,
for
also
no
the
reason.
the fragrances, like scents, the scent stuff, the chemicals that they put in there, that can also make you break out too.
But I think
Yeah,
it's
well,
just however they make the gel ones,
Well, the
whatever
gel
it
doesn't
is.
have aluminum, so and I was just like, I guess whatever's in aluminum makes me not break out. So give me that. Also, that stuff right there works great on mosquito bites. You get a mosquito bite, put it on a mosquito bite. Doesn't itch no more.
Oh, word.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-itch.
We need a fucking sponsor, nigga. We out here,
Yeah,
Agree.
promoting them.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah,
teach you.
bro.
Your dress sergeant didn't tell you that.
but
The deodorant
about what?
My grandma told me
that
that.
rubbing it on mosquito bites to stop your ass from itching.
Oh nah, I
He
ain't.
showed me that because we was outside, bro, and then them mosquitoes were tearing niggas up. And I'm out that bitch. I'm fucking digging in my shit. I'm talking about. I'm pulling up my
Deodorant?
Yeah, you put
take,
deodorant
So you
on.
take the deodorant and like if you're stupid,
It's like
you're
a
gonna
block.
you're gonna take it and go like that. No, but men's deodorant specifically, men's deodorant has a lot of anti-itch factors in it.
Yeah, but it's also thick. Isn't that also why?
No, it just has the anti-itch to keep you from your armpits from itching.
Yeah.
Gel deodorant doesn't have that. So, but the powdered kind does. So if you take it and rub it, is specifically on it, like you just rub your finger on the top of it, rub it on a mosquito bite, it stops. Stops itching almost immediately. It's great.
It's yeah.
Because what causes you to itch is there's a chemical that the deodorant will react with. It's the same shit that causes your fucking armpits to itch. The mosquito puts it in you to keep your blood from coagulating.
Yeah. It's an
As soon
anticoagulant.
as soon as you rub it on there, like the mosquito bite's still gonna be there. The bitch don't itch.
Mm.
Yeah, but then
It's
you're
nice. I was like, boy, I'll take that all day long. Because the worst part is that bitch itching. Like,
I would think it
Yeah,
would
you
make,
can't forget that it's there.
I didn't think so either. I thought
No,
it
I'm
was
saying I
just
think it
fucking
would
with me.
because like deodorant. I mean, mosquitoes are drawn to like scents like that, like lotion and shit like that. So if you have
Really?
like a scented deodorant and you put it on
I
your
know.
skin, it'll attract mosquitoes.
I thought the same thing, but I found out that that's a myth. They're just attracted to carbon dioxide. So if you're like working out and shit like that, like the more carbon dioxide you put out in the air, the more they're attracted to you. Honestly, that's what their attraction is. They go
That's
to
what they
anything
be
that brings
lining
out
us
carbon
up on
dioxide.
That makes
basketball.
sense though, because mosquitoes with animals and shit.
Yep, they go to the animals. They go to if you have carbon dioxide, the more you're breathing, the more they come to you.
And probably if you're like nice and warm and sweaty, they're like,
Don't play basketball at night, people.
Oh god.
Well, here's the thing.
Just don't live in
so
Florida.
that's counterproductive, because actually, if you sweat, mosquitoes hate the smell of sweat, specifically human sweat. Did y'all know that Asians
Oh my god.
don't sweat?
No, they sweat. They just
Koreans-
don't smell bad.
No, Koreans don't sweat at all.
They don't sweat.
No,
I mean,
no,
they
only
sweat.
some do. Only
They
some
sweat,
do.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It's
Most
a gene.
Koreans, they don't. They have a gene that makes their sweat not stink. Let me correct myself.
Their
sweat
armpits.
doesn't smell.
I know 4 Asian people I'm about to call tonight and ask.
No, well, it's like a genetic thing. So it's like a
It's
genetic
70%.
mutation.
70% of, I think it said Eastern Asia.
From eating too much rice, like what the fuck you talking
It's a
about?
gene.
No, they just have it's a genetic modifier,
It's a
dude. Like it's a
mutation.
genetic bro, you're looking at me, Max, like, bro, this shit ain't real. Look that shit up right
No,
now.
I'm just.
I was like you. I was like, bro,
Bro,
that shit ain't
I need
real.
to- I need
was
to
like, that
know.
shit ain't real.
But
No,
also, there was
I
a
need to
kid.
know.
There was a kid that was talking about it.
Hold on.
He's Korean, and he said it was like mainly in the armpits.
Yeah.
But everywhere else still smells if you sweat. Like it's
The
safe.
one I seen, it said that they just don't have the gland that causes their
Yeah,
sweat
it's a
to
gland.
smell.
It's like
it's
the-
a gland that they have that all humans have. They just don't develop it. It just doesn't develop.
So they sweat. They just don't smell bad.
But what is that?
But it's
contingent
not all
upon?
of them. I mean,
Huh?
it's like 70s.
I said, what is that contingent upon? Like
Just a genetic.
what they eat, like their
it's been
diet,
bred-
Probably-
no, it's been bred out of
their
them.
geolocation, or
It's probably like a
geographical location,
environment
Did you know
or
that over here in Switzerland? Oh wait, it's the opposite for strong smells drive mosquitoes away. Yes. Oh, didn't know that. He said it's the strong smell that drives the mosquitoes away in the sweat. Did you know that over here in Switzerland there are no mosquitoes because they don't survive in the cold temperature?
It's certain strong smells though.
thank God.
Certain strong
You guys are
smells.
living
Yeah.
life.
I would say fucking.
Mosquitoes.
I would say the
suck.
same thing about Alaska, but here's the thing: Alaska has mosquitoes, and they're the strongest fucking mosquitoes on the planet.
I was gonna say, are they like fucking bulletproof?
Them big ass mosquitoes, yeah.
Fucking
No,
the size
it's
of your
not even
head.
that they're big; they're just strong. Okay, so the mosquitoes in Alaska
They have like armor.
have to survive 6 months in the water.
Uh,
And
Alaska?
and you gotta realize the
Frozen.
animals and stuff that they're used to penetrating the hides on
Yeah.
Thick.
are thick as fuck.
Yeah, they have
so the
thick
only
fur,
mosquitoes
the
that
thick skin.
live
big moose.
were the ones that were able to penetrate that
That big straw.
that Big, yeah. Them niggas over there with the big, they over there hitting your ass with the fucking, what's it called? The
Straw.
no, the fucking, what's that fucking tea, that milk tea with the fucking beads in it?
Oh, boba tea.
Yeah, they hit you with that
That
boba tea.
big-ass
That
boba
boba
tea.
tea straw there.
Yeah. This shit where it's like,
Yeah, like the jacket that he has on right now would not protect him. When I went over there, I had a jacket. I had like the little windbreaker or whatever. Them bitches biting right through that bitch. I said, "Oh God,
that's scary though.
bro, they are strong."
Because-
and then the other part
I'd
is
be
they're part cannibalistic when they're inside their larva phase because they have to survive 6 months under ice.
Oh, so they eat each other.
So, nigga, only the strongest
The
mosquitoes
strongest
survive.
come
Nigga. And when them niggas come out at that 6 months,
They're best soldiers.
Nigga, it's the ride of the Valkyrie, nigga. They out here, they only got one.
Not the
And you see them, you're like, fuck no.
Bro, you see a swarm of them bitches? Oh, it's
I'm going inside.
Inside. Right now. Like, nigga, get in the house.
I was gonna say, hearing about that, like being from Florida, you're like, oh, mosquitoes. They're like, it's in Alaska though. I feel like you'd be like, huh?
What?
What do you mean? There's mosquito.
Switzerland doesn't have mosquitoes because I don't know. I don't know why y'all don't have mosquitoes. Probably because the temperature is like at that temperature all year round. But in Alaska, it's still cold, but the sun's out and it's it's like boggy in certain areas, so it's not freezing all the time.
But it's so cold.
I went there right at the wrong time. That's what it was, bro. Like, I was like, oh, they were
During
like, yeah,
feeding,
you're good.
yeah,
And then-
feeding time.
And then the second part of that, the second half of the time I was there, they were like, oh yeah, like you need to start bundling up at night. You know, the mosquitoes are gonna be out. I said mosquitoes
We're gonna be out.
are gonna be out. So, yeah, nigga, like what?
On
What y'all
a-
talking
We're in
about?
On a
Alaska.
prowl, nigga, like on a hunt.
I've been here 3 months and ain't seen near mosquito. What the fuck y'all talking about? They're like, yeah, we're hitting mosquito season. Mosquito what?
It's like love bug season here.
Like nigga, like what? Like nigga, they coming out. You like, yeah, bro. They're kind of like the vampires. Like they about to be, except for they work in the daytime only.
30 days a day.
Because it's not like it's not like they show it on the movie. It's just not just broad daylight out all day. The sun hits the horizon, but then just
It
never
comes
goes
back. Yeah, it comes
Yeah,
back
it just
up.
never goes the fuck
It gets
down.
darker. It's just
It
not
goes-
fully dark.
Yeah, it gets dark and then it's not dark. It's like you're like, nigga, what the fuck? And all the shutters there just block out all sunlight.
Yeah, it's like I've seen
great.
that.
Shit.
But you'll walk outside middle of the night and it's broad daylight. You're like, nigga, what the fuck is going on out here? Like, nigga, I just went
It's
to
like
sleep
3
at this
a.m.
time. Why
Yeah,
the
it's 3
fuck is
a.m.
the sun still in the middle of the fucking sky?
Yeah,
It's hot. Boy, I'm about to bake like tilapia out this bitch.
Until it's fucking,
I've seen those videos before where
Till
it's
you
like
walk outside
they do
and
each time.
it's like middle of the day and it's dark as fuck outside. Like,
Yeah, that's the other part. But that's
Like,
the
it's
part. That
new.
part is fine because then you don't feel like a piece of shit because you slept most of it. I'll be honest, bro. You gonna be sleep. You gonna be like, damn. You gonna be like, well, I should be up technically because it is 12 p.m. But at the same time,
It's
That's
dark as
crazy.
shit outside.
it's dark as shit outside.
So
and the
your
nigga-
body's like,
and
nah.
the nigga about to go to sleep. Oh look, it's the Aurora Borealis. That's cute.
I need to-
back in the
yeah.
house.
I need the sun to wake up. I need the beams.
Yeah, boy.
I was gonna say, won't that like fuck you
up?
up? Won't you be like always tired or something?
Nah,
Oh,
you'd
no.
be fine.
Nah,
I feel like that would mess you up.
Black people, you know, I need the vitamin D.
You'll get it for 6 months. It's about five and some change. For 5 and change, you can just go outside. It could be you just got off work and you're like, damn, I really wish I could get a tan today. You
Oh.
still fucking can.
I don't even need it. I just want the sunlight, the rays.
I wouldn't stay out there the entire time because I'm telling you, these mosquitoes ain't about to be fucking off because they don't have no day and night schedule.
They're gonna see you, lock on target, and just
You gonna wake up and
They're
gotta
like, damn, I'm thirsty.
your ass gonna lay out there thinking you about to sunbathe scot free and their ass gonna hit your ass with that boba straw.
yeah.
Your ass
Be
gonna
like, ow.
Nigga, am I a pint low? Wait a minute.
Be like, ow.
I'm woozy. I need a cookie and a Capri Sun.
You're like, why am I dizzy? Did I stand up too
Bitch, I'm
fast?
wobbly.
See that big ass like rat mosquito on your leg? You're like, oh.
What the fuck's that, bro?
Bro, yeah, them
Size of your
motherfuckers
hand.
Them motherfuckers up there ain't bullshit. Them mosquitoes is real.
Shit. I thought mosquitoes
They're-
were
they're
drinking
ready.
Offspring
Like,
or
I
something.
thought, so like, traveling in the army, I found out insects all over this country are just different.
They're scary.
Nah, like, the fire ants in North Carolina ain't got shit on the fire ants in Florida. Like, I got bit by all the fire ants in North Carolina. They
Big
some
ass
soft-
ants in fucking Oklahoma. Them
How big
bitches are crazy, bro. Them bitches are huge.
They're like this big.
And their ant piles, like their mounds, are fucking
It's like up to your knee.
like big as fuck.
But
And
the
you
bigger
see
they-
them bitches like walking around, you like, yeah, I'm not walking fucking buy that.
That
nigga.
shit on some
Bro, the bigger they
steroids.
are, the less potent their venom is and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like the ones
Their
that put-
bite though,
Yeah.
fucking
It hurts,
nigga.
but
Yeah,
you're not
the
gonna
bullet,
die.
You're talking about the bullet.
Them
ants.
big ass red bullet ant,
Yeah,
bro. Them
bro.
fucking.
But the little ones,
my-
they
And
say
they're
the
like
ones
bright
that hurt the
red, so they're
worst.
even intimidating.
They say the baby ones are the ones that hurt the worst out of those because you don't even see them, and when they bite you, they lock on, and then they just start injecting, and by the time you realize it, it's already too late. That shit will swell your shit up like that.
Fuck Oklahoma.
Bro, listen, all I know is that
Sorry for
I stood
everybody
it.
that lives in Oklahoma.
I'm dead.
Y'all
I
got
feel
some
bad for
crazy
anybody
shit
who
here.
lives in Oklahoma. Anyway,
Big ass recluses. They got big ass the spider season in Oklahoma, bro. That
Oh,
shit is
hell nah,
crazy.
nah, don't
I was
even-
in basic when that shit happened, bro. Like all the
spiders.
spiders were migrating to the south because it's fucking getting cold as shit. Like I got there at the end of summer and the beginning of winter, so I got 2 seasons, nigga, in Oklahoma, and it was hot as fuck, and then it was cold as fuck. For my basic, first month it was hot as fuck. Second month it was cold as fuck.
no in between.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It just switched.
And then you know we was out for we was out at FTX at the end of it, like before we about to graduate, so it was cold as fuck out there, freezing my dick off. That shit sucked.
mad as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was not it.
Some of them goddamn hoochies out there trying to fuck on something.
Oh, jeez.
With no shower.
No shower. Ain't showered in 4 days. She's trying to
Get that
thing
frost
to you.
pussy,
Oh,
bro.
God.
That
Trying
pussy.
to- They're trying to get that thing to you. It's not even that it's pussy. That bitch shushy. That bitch stank ass pussy.
Yeah,
She trying to get that bitch to you. She done let 2 other niggas hit. That shit's just
that's
germy.
crazy.
Ew. Germy.
Niggas out there not brushing their teeth for like 3 days, bro.
Bro, like, what the fuck wrong with y'all?
I'm like, you're going to hell. You got.
They knocking on your tent.
Bro, why you gotta blow your breath on me, bro?
Hey,
Like-
you want to do something? Nigga, I had a nigga try to wake me up for guard duty after I had just pulled guard duty. I hit that nigga with the butt, with my butt stopped.
Yeah, you had the wrong tent, nigga.
I hit him with my butt. I didn't even say that to him. He popped his head. He said, hey, bro, you gotta get up for BAM!
I
Get the fuck out this tent.
Shit.
guard duty sucked because the ground was so fucking cold.
I bet your
You
guard
know,
duty
you gotta
sucked.
lay. We had to lay on the ground and shit and pull perimeter.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of an asshole. I did move my tent. I only pulled guard duty one time with FTX because I just kept moving my tent.
This nigga stupid.
In rotation, like.
Yeah. I was like, oh wait a minute. I said Manly. Manly was my battle at that time. I said Manly. I said follow me. He said what? He said no, we have to place our tents right here. I said Manly.
Follow
Shut
me.
The fuck up. Follow me. Manly said, bro, we only had to pull guard duty once. Niggas out there complaining, bro. Y'all had to do guard duty 4 or 5 times. Shit, yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit-
Oh,
damn.
yeah, that shit was crazy. I
That
fucking hated that
sucks.
shit.
Yeah,
bro.
damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
Tragic.
You got back.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Whoa.
You ain't getting a chance to do that shit.
I had guard duty one time. I was out there. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong or right, but one night I had. But it was the second night we was out there, and that's the only time I had guard duty.
That
That was
nigga was low key moving his tent
Oh
too.
God, I was not. They niggas could not find me because we didn't have. We had the picture tent, but we stayed in command tents, them big ass command tents.
Oh.
So we had command tents.
You lucky motherfucker.
We had
oh, because it was
cots.
freezing.
Yeah, we had cots and shit, and then we had
didn't
to.
get none of that.
We had to go in there because it was like hella spiders in there. We had to go in there, take all the cots out, clean that bitch, and like kill all the spiders, black widows and shit.
Oh hell no.
Bro, I was like, no.
Spiders, all that shit.
I got the bet because I put my cot and all my shit in the back corner of the tent, so niggas like couldn't I guess figure out where I was at.
He's like,
Niggas couldn't figure out where I was at for guard duty.
you're like, you're
He's
like
like-
reliving it.
You a blue
He's like in the
too, nigga.
corner.
I
Nigga,
know
I
that's the only
was,
shit,
I was
man.
good, nigga. I had the warmest spot too. Niggas like nobody, and I was like, why does nobody want to be over here, nigga? It was like, cause that's the open. There's an opening over there by the tent, and there could be spiders get. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
We just killed
I
spiders.
put my bag over the opening, cause it was on a concrete slab,
Yeah.
and there was like a part where the tent didn't go over the slab, and it was like an opening, like a little trench, and you could see outside. And, nigga, I put my bag and my shit, like, covered that shit up. Went to sleep, nigga. I had the warmest spot in the tent, bro. In the back of that bitch.
All that goddamn carbon dioxide, all the farts.
I was chilling. No, I had a window. I had a window right here. It was like a screen window,
Oh.
and you could put the flap down. I was chilling. I was fucking chilling. The only time I ever had guard duty, a nigga came around to the window. He's like, "Hey Sanders, you got a guard duty." I was like, oh, "Okay." Fuck. They found my
Fuck.
ass. They found my ass in the
Me and
back.
Manly tent was jumping. They were like, the phrase, we couldn't find you inside the road last night. Like, what happened? I was like, oh yeah, bro. Like, you know.
I was there.
Yeah. I was like, y'all didn't look for me. I was right there. Right there.
That nigga moved his tent back.
No way.
Yeah, in the morning, moved it back to where it's supposed to be.
But they had.
Nigga, no, because in the morning you had to break that bitch down, so they
Yeah.
couldn't even prove that bitch wasn't there. We set them bitches up that night. We break them down in the morning. Bro.
They had motherfuckers that didn't know how to pitch tents.
Hey?
What shit? It's a
Hello.
job.
Oh, you ain't fucking with it?
It's a job.
They got the-
Hello.
Hey,
Ease
stop,
out.
stop, bro, stop,
I'll bring
bro.
some lotion.
Stop, bro, cause listen, bro, listen, I was at the
That
house.
shit was
Oh,
busted.
listen, I was at the house and I was cooling. I was, man,
And we got 4 people tuning in today. Everybody say hello to 2 people.
Huh?
yo,
Oh.
We got who?
yeah, tech probably
Ooh,
already
your
came
hands
to
soft.
look.
Let me touch that.
Ted been talking.
I was literally going to give you lotion. Bro,
It's
this is
12
so
weeks till the babies get here.
It's these
Oh, yeah.
lotion. Oh, that's cool. That's
Kick
cool.
them niggas.
That-
Boy, you just get
No,
back.
it's
You
not
already
First
been
quarter,
in
yeah,
I love like
first
that.
quarter, kick them niggas.
So you really ain't fucking with it right now?
Bro,
Buddy,
it's like it's straight.
What's the pay?
No new
But
niggas.
yeah, oh, you trying to get?
you want it?
You trying to say I'm ashy?
Yeah.
It'll smell good too. You smell like apples.
Yeah, your feet.
Winter
look
winter
Why you gonna do
candy
it like
apple.
that?
They ain't worried about it. Toes out,
He
hoes
trying to
up,
get
man.
me.
good. Toes out, hoes out. There ain't no hoes.
Done, bro.
I didn't even know your toes were out. I thought we were talking about okay.
Ashy ass
He's trying to get
booties.
me to come out there, and I'm like, think about it.
Go where?
Oh, really? You know, speaking of which,
Oh god.
you wasn't even gonna speak to me when I walked in?
I-
You dapped me and ignored me, Marcus.
I was in the middle of having a conversation.
It's giving.
It's giving rude.
You ain't been here in 2 weeks. You know what
Bro,
Thanksgiving
I
is?
wasn't here. I'm here this week.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in 1 week because I was gone last
You
week.
wanna know what? You wanna know what's giving rude?
What's giving rude, Marcus?
Not telling me that this girl was gonna call me and say that we work together while I'm in the middle of working.
Huh?
Trying to
Oh,
check
did you put
trying
him
to
down
check
as
me out.
a reference?
as a reference? I was like, oh.
You put it down as a
so I had to
reference?
play.
Shay told me to put you down as a reference.
Yeah.
But you
she
didn't
called
tell
me and
him.
said that we was working together. Like I didn't know nothing. It's a good thing that a nigga quick on his feet.
Who said we was working together?
The
The
bitch
person-
that called me. Yeah, she was like, oh, so you work with Daisy, you know, this and that third. What was her position? I was like, I don't have any of that information because she had an actual title, and I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. I'll get it to you as soon as I get back to the office. What I can say is that
She's
since
a great
left,
worker.
She's been kind of out of whack, and I really wish that she was here to keep my files in order. That's what's giving rude.
That's correct. No, listen. That's
Yeah, bro.
No, listen, Shay told me.
But your nigga
no,
played it all
listen.
smooth. She was like, oh, so I was like, bro, she was a dedicated employee. We never had a day missed. I was like, bro, what?
No, you're
You're like, I don't know
Bro,
what.
what?
No, because I kid you
Like,
not.
damn. I was like, yo.
I'm just filling out paperwork and it said for a reference, and I was like, oh, it's okay, I got reference. And Shay's like, no, just you can just put Marcus as a reference. And I was like, okay, cool. So then I just put you down, but I wasn't thinking. I thought Shay would have been the one to call you to ask about the reference. I wasn't thinking someone else was because she
Shit,
just
my
goes,
shit,
yeah,
my
put it
shit
down.
already texted me, boy. I already done boosted you up.
You don't
By
even
the time
know. You
anybody
don't even
got-
know
I
what
appreciate
company.
I'm in the middle of working my job, trying to figure out what's wrong with my irrigation pump. They calling me. I'm breaking down a dishwasher at the same time, watching this man work on my pump, breaking down the dishwasher. He asking me, she started asking me all types of questions. I said, give me just 1 second, ma'am. Pick back up my phone and then boosted your ass.
No,
up.
you're a real nigga for that.
Yeah.
Because you know what I actually came to ask you was, I heard they're selling this property outside of the company.
Yeah,
So what are you doing from there?
I don't know. Don't know where I'm going.
I
I'm not gonna be able to work at your property.
Why?
Because Carlos hits at me right now.
What'd you do?
So I had just gone back from probation,
Right.
and there was a sheriff out front, and my probation officer called and said something about having to VOP me.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, I was like, oh, this cop looking for me. So cop came in and put paperwork on the desk and said Carlos' name on it. Spurred him. I didn't know that. My manager looked at me and said something. Said something like, they were like, where's this person at? I'm thinking they looking for me. She look at me. I look at her. I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, let me clock in before I say anything,
Mm.
just so if I go to jail, I can go to jail on the clock.
Get
When did
tired.
that happen?
That would happen on Tuesday. No, that happened on Thursday or Friday.
Oh, because I was like, he was just speaking well of you earlier, like last week.
Oh, probably. He's not gonna be doing that for much longer. Anyway, cop looking for him over child support.
Marcus, can you please just come to Topaz, bro? Please.
Oh, y'all need me like that?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, kind of. Yeah. They switched Steve out. Their orders is getting backed up. All kinds of shit. I have residents calling me asking about shit. You know, I get if someone's not there, they don't want to answer. But it's like, I'm new. I don't know shit. This dude hollering about his AC hasn't been working, so he just wanted a portable unit. I tried to call. I didn't get an answer. He called while I was on break. I didn't know it was him calling because I didn't check. I was on break. So then I tried to call him back. It rings twice. No answer. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. I forgot to call you back. I gotta apologize. I go in tomorrow. But long story short, we could
Fuck that nigga.
He's trying to pick me, but wait, he's trying to pick me up. What's it like and is it paid?
Oh, my bad.
Paid there?
Fuck no. Not no, but fuck no.
Okay.
Not no, but hell fuck.
Okay.
Not for fucking 2 weeks worth of work. What the fuck?
Oh shit. I didn't know. We can break that down after we get done. Oh, say less.
And then
Gotta
plus,
figure
we
some
got,
other shit out,
if you
that shit
have to
is-
move, we got newly renovated units.
I'm gonna have to move.
I can give you the tea on what's the best one. Marcus, please.
I know what the best one. I did all of the renovations over there.
Then even more reason for you to just come over there.
I know what unit's the best one. I know what side of the park. First off, I'm not gonna go live over there. I
Then
moved
we're
out of
gonna
Cocoa to not have to live there. Then moved out of Cocoa to live in a place like that. I'm sorry.
It's not that
That
bad
property-
anymore.
It's not that bad.
What's wrong with it, Marcus?
Yeah,
There are some issues, but
like
The fact that we'd be doing this podcast right now.
Well, hold
the
up,
train
you
would
might
come- and the
think
train
about-
would come by, and we'd have to just
yeah,
call
that's
the
only if you're on the right
and
side.
kill somebody.
You can hear that bitch no matter what side you're on. The right side just makes your house rattle and sing.
Okay, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah, don't want none of that.
That
All the
train,
way on
that
the
train
left isn't
taking
that
bodies though. We can talk about that shit. That train is taking bodies.
I
nigga.
said that was
The
the
Metro?
the sunrise.
that bitch is doing.
No,
niggas.
the right line.
The
Yeah,
bright
that's
line.
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Oh, are they the same thing?
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Sunrise,
Oh, that's my bad,
bright
that's my
line,
bad.
whatever. I told y'all that as soon as they opened. I said, "Here's the problem.
Hey, that nigga.
You're opening that bitch in Brevard County, and everybody in Brevard County had an understanding when it came to the train. If you don't see that bitch, them niggas is going through that goddamn. They was going over them train tracks.
Niggas
Niggas was not. The first time I was in the car with a nigga and seen them bitches go down, and the nigga went to. I said, "Nigga, what is wrong with you? Like we gonna die,
Niggas do that shit. For
nigga."
real.
But
Yeah, but
then
that's-
as I grew up, like that's just what niggas
Yeah,
did.
but that's
Like,
personal error. They literally have signs by the tracks telling you this bitch moves at 80 plus miles per hour. If you're gonna be the one to try to
What?
beat something moving that much bigger and that much faster than you,
It's
it's
not
you
moving.
problem.
That's the problem. It's not moving at 80 miles an hour. That sounds a fucking lie. That bitch is moving.
I
at
think it
100.
says 80 to 120.
it reduces.
It's moving at 120 in residential. It's moving at
nah.
150 outside of
It
residential.
reduces speed in urban areas.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah,
to
because
Right.
in Vero, it'll have signs.
to like 60 to 80 miles per hour. It has to legally. Yes.
Go
it
watch.
does.
Go watch the.
No,
go
they
watch
don't
the-
all. They
No,
don't
I'm
all,
telling you.
yes.
Go watch the city council meeting.
But if they don't, that's the conductor's fault.
It doesn't matter. The Bright Line,
It does,
Miami
man.
and Orlando, the railroad company technically didn't have to reduce their speed at all. Legally speaking, they didn't have to reduce the speed at all. They own the tracks, they own the rail yards, they can make it go as fast as they want to. They only did it as a precaution.
Mom might see that.
I watched the entire city council thing because I was like, how many niggas is this really about to take out? It's legally speaking.
Bro,
The
like,
people
I
like
watched Final Destination.
Brevard County put up the best argument. They said, why are we? Hey, Brevard County said, I'm just saying that they can't hear. Hey, what I'm saying is, Brevard County had the best argument. They said, why is it going through our county in the first place if there's not going to be a stop here?
Mm.
And they said, well,
What do you mean?
we have no reason for there to be a stop there. Like, because people were like, well, if you're going to run it through the county, at least put a stop in it. So if people wanted to get on the train and then go an hour and a half to Miami, they could.
Right, but it's all about
It-
efficiency and
Right.
reducing the time to
I
get
mean,
from one point to another.
Even if they
Path-
put a stop,
path of-
even if they put a stop in Brevard County.
Path of least resistance. It's just
Yeah,
we're
but-
in the way. Like it goes straight through.
But what I'm saying is, even if they put a stop in Brevard County, the most you're adding to that time limit is 10 minutes.
It depends on how long it.
No, it's gonna stop at the
It
station.
depends on the intermission time. Like,
Look, it's gonna stop-
okay, but 30 minutes. So like for it to stop, for it to come
Stop
to a
and take
stop,
off again.
for it to stop, load on, load off, and have everybody else.
10 minutes.
Maybe, yeah.
10
I would
minutes.
say 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Because as fast as that bitch is pulling up, it's stopping. You getting on, we're gone.
Yeah,
And if you fucked around and was trying to pack your bags, nigga,
yeah.
the next one's coming through in literally another
There's
hour.
no incentive for
Is that the rail that's supposed to
The
be
bright
going?
line?
Yeah.
It's already up and running. That bitch
Oh,
is moving.
shit.
That
You
bitch
didn't
is-
know that?
I did not know it was.
Yeah,
up
that's
there.
the one.
It's
It's been
killing
taking
niggas.
niggas out
Oh,
since it
Take
started.
it, nigga.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one that's been getting.
Ted Joey just said he couldn't
Oh,
understand
they
this when we
almost
were all
fuck with
talking
that
at the same
shit then.
time.
He'll be
But
alright.
I digress. Fucking. So they were like, well, why can't you put one in Brevard County? And they were like, oh, because Brevard County does. Eventually, the guy just came out and said, it doesn't have any money. We're not stopping there.
Right, there's nothing.
He's like, that's what it is. He's like, we're doing this to double the tourism attraction for Orlando and Miami. That's what we're doing. We're getting paid to do that because you're doubling the tourist attraction. Because if a family decides to vacation in Orlando, take all the kids to the parks, those same adults can then at night be like, okay, we have a 16, 17-year-old daughter. She's going to stay home. Watch.
Let's go to Miami.
Yeah, it's going to stay here, watch all the kids. Mom and dad are jumping on the train at 7 o'clock in Miami by 10 o'clock, partying all night, and then going back to Orlando first thing in the morning. Like, before 2 a.m. Like, just that simple.
I still wish they would have. I would have been on that.
Oh, absolutely. I've already wrote it. That bitch is nice.
You've been on it?
That bitch is nice.
Oh my god, I want to get on that bitch
Where'd you
so
go?
bad.
Huh? I
Orlando?
just went back and forth.
Okay.
Why not?
But did you
And you
get on
said
that
like, what, an
Orlando or
hour?
Miami?
Huh?
It's like an hour?
It's a 3-hour ride.
Was it a 3-hour ride?
From Jacksonville.
From
to
there and
Miami.
back.
No, it's not even going to Jacksonville. It's just Orlando to Miami.
Oh, Orlando to Miami.
Yep, 3 hours.
It
Aren't
doesn't
they
go back
extending
to-
it though? I feel like I just saw
They're
a thing that
gonna
they're
extend it
extending
to Jacksonville, but they're not. But it's not yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, the rail station, they were like, well, we don't want it in our county if you're not putting a stop here. They said we already own all the land. We already own the train.
The train.
We're not asking you.
We're telling
permission.
you.
We're telling you that this is what's happening
Yeah,
because that train line already went through this county already.
right.
So they just added another line to it that only that train goes across, and they've already doubled. They've already seen triple the profit margin that they thought they would see.
How
People
much
are
is a train ticket?
60 to 80.
Is it?
That's not bad.
I saw someone saying it was like 150 to 300.
Depends on. It depends
I
on
never
when you're
looked
trying-
though, so I
Yeah,
don't
It
know.
depends on when you're trying to go, what day, and
Oh,
stuff
okay,
like
okay.
that. If you're trying to go on the weekend,
Sure,
of
it's
course.
expensive.
Yeah, because motherfucker, everybody's willing to pay.
You gotta go on like a Wednesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well, that's when everybody wants to travel too, probably.
What on Saturdays?
Yeah,
Sundays?
well, on the weekend to
It's
Miami.
not even
Like a
it's
Friday.
Not even, it's not even yeah, but it's not even like people traveling. Like I said, it's just motherfuckers will be like, oh, I'm gonna take a trip to Miami.
Yeah, you can fuck around, get drunk before you get on that bitch.
Yeah, get
Be
drunk
lit
and
the
get on
whole
that
way there.
bitch. and-
I
Let's
just feel
say,
like,
let's
yeah.
say we were from out of state, and I'm like, damn, Matt, let's go to Miami. You like, I kind of want to go to Universal or something like that. Like, you know, whatever. I ain't never been to Florida. Now niggas don't have to choose. They're like, fuck it, we going to Miami. Go ahead and buy the Universal tickets too. We got the Airbnb, we got the Universal tickets.
All
we
you
gonna
gotta do
fuck.
is Uber to the stop, hop on a train. You ain't got to
This
do
is how much
for
they
shit.
thought into it. That bitch is located right there. Like, you don't even.
They should get
it's
like a little
it's like
taxi service
$100
for them
Uber.
too.
It's like $100 Uber.
That would actually be super smart.
Huh?
If they had a little taxi service for within
They
like
probably-
a
they
5 mile
probably-
radius
I
of
don't know
someone
if they
who's
do
staying
or
to
not.
get
Like
on
a
it.
trolley, like
They
the
probably-
Yeah, yeah,
trolleys.
like that'd be smart as fuck.
Or a tram, like a little tram.
Like,
like,
yeah,
like
if they
those
had
Space Coast
something-
buses that just come.
Yes, like if they
That'd
just
be
had
smart in the
something.
bitch.
Yeah.
They probably thinking about doing it right now.
That's all
If not,
about
they're
it,
gonna
yeah.
see this and definitely hop on it.
I would say like
I
the
want
little
5%.
Disney,
Oh God.
the one that just does like all day rounds. Just,
Yeah,
Right,
like
that
that.
train-
You
But
miss
that-
it,
but he's
15
not
minutes
lying.
later,
That-
another one.
That train's taking motherfuckers out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I
Motherfuckers-
said-
It's been
I ain't
too
gonna
by
lie,
our
the nigga I
house
used to work
already.
with when I used to do pool construction, I told his ass, I was like, oh yeah, that bitch gonna kill people.
That's what I said. I said, motherfucker.
But
I
it's
said,
okay. It's Florida. A few casualties.
I
You'll
said,
be all right.
I said, Cocoa, Titusville, Rockledge. I said, all them areas. Oh, them motherfuckers gonna try to beat that train because they gonna think it's that slow moving one
Yup.
that take 2 hours to go
That's
past.
what niggas been doing too. Like they try to jet across like that.
Oh my
That
God.
That
shit-
bitch is
You're not beating that
the
bitch.
first
bro.
two accidents.
Bro.
That bitch was clocked at going 120. That's why I'm telling y'all this. That motherfucker is not slowing down that much. Niggas
No.
like, and you don't think that it's moving that fast because you're outside of it, but like that motherfucker is.
Bro, even if
sliding.
you, when they hit somebody over by the house the first time, a few weeks, when was the last time? Wasn't it just like a week ago?
Oh, I
someone got
forgot
hit?
y'all live that
So
close to
yeah,
that
a few
motherfucker.
weeks ago when it's the
Nah.
first time it hit
somebody
someone.
like, oh, the first time.
Yeah, the first time it hit someone by the house when West 2 was flying
it a
around and
West
me and Mrs. Mom was looking at the helicopters.
Okay. What's-
So the first time they hit, you could see like where they hit the person. The train was so far down the tracks, you could tell it took them that long to fucking stop that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, yeah.
And then
It
they
was
had to
going way
stop the
over
one.
80.
Yeah,
It
they
was
had to
going way
stop the
over
one that
80.
was coming back. And I'm just like, if that's how far it took that bitch just to stop, what the fuck made you think you was gonna beat across the track?
It hit somebody
They're
just the
not, they're
other
not
day.
thinking that because they thinking like, and all of us thought like, motherfucker, we lived in Brevard. I've lived in Brevard almost all my life. I don't know.
Yes, I used to live right next to the train.
Yeah, so motherfucker, I remember being a kid and you see that bitch go like that. And
Fuck
you,
that.
You like, damn, we could in there run, jump on that bitch, and then jump
No,
off
yeah.
that bitch.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the train though would be like driving so slow, like you could literally run along that bitch. Like we used to live right. They used to.
And
We used to
Coco,
live right
jump
next to
on
the
that motherfucker.
track.
The train stopped
I'm
right
saying
there.
you
We-
could
we-
like with an older train
Throw
with
rocks
the
at
bright
that bitch.
line.
Yeah, or
That's crazy. A bitch fuck off with the bright line, you gonna fuck around and find out.
oh, bro, there's no fuck around.
There's no finding out.
Yeah,
right.
right. I don't
But-
even think you get to find out. at
You
this
don't
point.
even get
just
to find
fuck
out.
around.
We,
You just
uh,
fuck around and wake up in front of God.
We was at that. We was downtown at this restaurant, and it
That
gets.
motherfucker's so sturdy, that
it-
bitch ain't coming off
But
the
it
track.
it's so fast. It's so fast. Like you don't even hear it until it's like
Pass
right,
you.
until it's
passing you.
passing you. Like you don't hear it coming.
And they want to increase that speed.
That's because and I'm like,
But the horns, you know what kills me in certain areas I've noticed, like in Vero, when they go by, they're not nowhere near as loud as like by our house. They start with their horn at least 20 seconds before they get to where you're at. And you can hear it in our house. That's the only reason I know. It'll be 3 a.m. and I'll be like, oh, train coming by. But they start like 20 seconds before, and within that 20 seconds, like
They're already
there
there.
and gone.
Yeah.
But in Vero, they start maybe 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds before they get to that
Because
crossing. But they're all back to back, and
they
it's
are.
like, bitch, just because you killed someone here and not there, you need to keep the same consistency for both.
But here's the difference. People in Vero ain't trying to beat the train.
No, they
all old.
absolutely.
They all old.
I hate to tell you, in Gifford, they're absolutely trying to run that bitch.
Gifford, fair enough. But
I'm saying because that's in Vero,
that's
that's what it.
stereotype because my grandma lived over there next to the train tracks in Cocoa. She said that bitch be blaring coming through there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's in certain areas because
It
in
don't
Vero,
downtown.
like you don't hear that
Huh?
shit.
it doesn't
In downtown,
downtown.
you don't really
like
hear
she
the
just
horn.
said, like you don't hear the horn until it's passing
That's
you.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like which is right there by the intersection.
But I'm
And
saying down here where they don't already. I'm sorry to cut you off.
You good.
Were you? Yeah, down here where they don't already hit people, that they're gonna start going a lot harder with it. But I'm like,
Yeah.
why would y'all not keep that consistency with all of these crossings? Because they need to know when you're coming.
they're hitting
Yeah.
niggas right. They just hit somebody maybe 2 days ago over by University.
Bro, they
Oh, that's where that
Yeah,
was that
that
where
white
the
truck.
SUV got hit.
That white truck. That nigga. It was like maybe 2 days ago. Nigga trying. I don't know what street that was. It was like
Right.
a block
Oh,
away
on
from-
WH
what's
Jackson,
the
it was
point?
that
What's the
black
point of trying to
SUV.
beat the train? I'm
That's what I don't get.
maybe it's because I'm older now.
Why
but
we trying to
when I
beat
was
the
a
train?
jit, when I was a jit, I was on that shit.
'Cause
Like,
see, you're-
I cut to the same.
Yeah.
I
But
never
like,
did that.
know
yeah,
how
but
fast
even
that-
but even as a jit, if somebody would have told me, "Hey, yo, that bitch moving at 120," I'd have had a car pushed to 120. So I know what this train doing. And that bitch is moving. I know your first time seeing that bitch go by the house. I know you was like, "Damn, that bitch was moving."
Yeah, but I mean, it's a fucking train moving that quick.
No, fuck that.
Yeah,
First
that's
time
what
I
I'm
saw
saying.
it.
Like, used to a train.
I'm
Like,
not. I'm
like
not
you said,
used to
I
that
done made
shit.
a car go 120. So, but a train?
Yeah, bro, I ain't
That
never
bitch
seen
big
that.
as hell.
When I
And it's
see
too
that
much
bitch
weight
moving
behind
that fast, I said that bitch coming off the track, and no, that bitch looks sturdy.
I said,
that bitch
gliding.
Gliding, yeah.
That bitch
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gliding. I'm like, they running, trolling that bitch.
Think about them
When
bullets.
the train get the scat pack in, that bitch sliding.
Think about them bitches in China though. Them bullet trains in there. They're
The one in Japan right now got me nervous.
How
That bitch,
fast
I
do
seen
they
that
go?
bitch. They have one in Japan that's
like-
an underground subway
And
rail.
the bullet-
It's called the Lightning Rail. That bitch going
Oh, yeah.
220.
I'm about to say that bitch on average is like
It's so
180.
fast you can't
It's an
feel
electric.
it.
It's an electric rail.
You like
Ain't no-
I mean, it's a magnetic
Boy, ain't no
rail.
way, boy.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
It's
That's
literally
The
going so
people
fast
say
you
that
can't
it's
feel it.
that it's so smooth you can't even feel it
I'm-
because
yeah.
it's not touching the train.
Is this something that people like get on and ride
Yeah.
where they're going? I would never.
It's like
Visual.
everyday thing. Like go
Don't
to
tell
work,
me
go
I'm
home.
It's
Never.
a 10-minute ride.
No, I believe it. It's the scary in me. I've seen too much Final Destination. All right, it takes one rack that you on one cord and we're out of here.
No.
I'm not doing it.
It takes one
Nope.
rack. No, it's gonna burn the
You
rack.
said one rat on one cord.
It
The rest
takes
is
one rack
loaded.
that you one cord and we're out of here.
First off, Japan in itself is just a cleaner country. I hate to say
No,
it.
I believe it absolutely.
Because they actually have fucking
Much
jobs
smaller,
where people
too.
like walk around like they're paid all day to walk in the streets and pick up trash. They got buckets on their back and they're paid good. You're
That's
paid,
some shit I
you're
would
paid-
do.
you're
I
paid
bet.
Well, they're paid
You
like-
walk in miles.
They're paid good. Like you can make a living off that.
If they
Like, you
pay
can
me
raise
enough,
your
I'd do
family.
I mean, if United States
Sanitation.
is as small as Japan too, we'd probably.
I mean,
probably
it's
do
all
it as
it's
well.
also because we pretend to care about the environment.
We
Japan is really caring about their environment because they ain't got but this much to work with.
Well, our
And
reports
after
are
that-
going to be a lot larger because we're a lot larger. Like
Nigga, we got
country,
people
yeah.
shitting in the streets in San Francisco. Like that's a law.
Please
Like,
go to hell.
like Japan just is like, we'll build more bathrooms. America's just like, oh, now let the homeless shit in the street.
Them niggas shit in the
Shit in the
woods.
plants. if
No,
you-
bro, these niggas is
Fertilizer.
in California. Niggas
We gonna fertilize.
This is part of the reason why they can't find cops because you can't arrest nobody for anything. They're just
because
like
it's-
let them steal everything. And if you don't steal anything, by the way, did you see that? I put that inside the fucking Discord.
I looked at the headline because we were late
How
because we
much
had a
do you
cousin at the
think-
house. I didn't actually look.
How much do you think they should pay a cop? I'm about to ask all three of y'all this. How much do you think California is paying?
Considering
starting-
it's California, they should start at like
Sal-
I say damn near like
salary.
120.
Salary.
No, you're saying start a rookie cop, brand new to the force. You're
Maybe
just starting.
not a rookie. Maybe
Say that.
in California, I say maybe like 80.
80. What do you think?
I don't get in there.
Why though? Why 80?
Just because the
Because
cost
it's
of living,
expensive to
you're
live.
gonna be
I can see that.
I'm just asking her point.
No, even if you're new, like you're in a very expensive area to be in. There's all kinds of shit going on there, so that's definitely a place like you're putting your life on the line. If you have to high speed chase somebody in California, bitch, I need my raise tonight.
I'm done.
Fuck that.
How much you think? I'm just asking how much you think they should like.
I just don't care about that shit.
I agree with Daisy just on the fact
Say
that
that. Fuck the police.
just on the
No,
fact
that-
that a cop here, correct me if I'm right, I think their average race was between 32 and 40,000.
I was gonna say they're like 40,
That's it?
50,000.
Yeah,
Salary.
so you
Well, think about
going
cost
to
of
California,
starting.
you gotta add like
Starting. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you should add like at least another 40,000 on top of
So
that
about
salary.
80 bands.
Yeah, and then you're a sheriff, you're probably gonna be making close
Okay.
to 100.
So
Plus they driving Corvettes and shit up
deputy?
over there.
California's policies are so fucked up, and they cannot get people to go work for the police department, and they are such desperate need. They're offering $115,000 starting as a.
I need to go on and
With
start
the signing
my-
bonus.
Guess. What do you think their signing bonus is?
I'll say at least 10.
No, you wish.
Way off.
They're way underballing. What do you
Under?
think the signing?
Under?
What do you think the signing bonus is?
Shit, at that point I'm gonna
50?
say 40.
No.
You're underballing. You're underballing.
100?
$75,000 sign-on bonus. You
So-
signed up today. You finished and graduated in 2 months. They give you $75,000 over the next 3 months.
Yeah, I think I just figured out my.
In your
career
first
path.
year,
So,
in your
And
first
in
year,
your first
you
year,
make
you're already making 150.
almost 200,
yeah.
almost 200,000.
You're a 6-figure nigga overnight graduating at the police academy.
that sounds good to me.
Driving,
Well,
don't
well,
they
no,
I
drive
ain't never wanted to fuck with the police in all my life, but nigga, for 200 bands?
They're
my
not,
first
they're
year?
Not, they're not
That
giving you all your salary up front though.
No, they're doing it
No,
over
but
3
I
years.
said my first year I done made 200 bands.
But you said overnight, you're a 6-figure nigga. Like,
In a
You're
way.
making 6 figures that year. You're a 6-figure nigga as soon as you graduate. Nigga, I'm a 6-figure nigga. I'm living that life. Like, what are you talking about?
but you're not because you're living in California. And
$100,000 even split over.
Okay, over 60 nights, I'm a 6-figure nigga.
Bro.
Close enough.
No,
I'm saying because-
$100,000 split over 12 months. How much am I making a month?
Hold up, you said 100,000?
115,000 split
you're
over 12
making
months.
All right, I'm
roughly
gonna do the little math.
what, like
Yeah, do the
12,000,
Math.
almost 12, 11, 10,500 a month.
Yeah, around
So,
115.
but
115.
but think about the
I just
cost.
did
Of,
150
like you
now.
were saying, the cost of living though. The cost of
Oh,
living.
115. That means I need 2
115,
ones.
there. Yeah, but you can live outside the county. I'm
You
straight.
said 12. Don't judge me.
I'm straight. I get a roommate. Me and the
much-
nigga that's graduating together and living together. What you
What
talking
y'all?
about?
Okay, so
you don't
that's,
live outside the county?
It's 9,583 a month.
It's how much?
9,583.
9,000. Okay, that's. But
9,500.
what is your average rent gonna be?
Your
You
rent's
said-
probably gonna run 2
2, 3.
for a decent for
For a
just a
little apartment.
slightly all right place. Probably about 2,000.
in Los Angeles,
For
No,
like,
I didn't say LA. I didn't say LA.
It's not Los Angeles.
It's California.
It's San Fran.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
that's
wouldn't
not.
that be more expensive?
That's not better.
Not
Downtown,
in LA.
no, because downtown San Fran right now is the place that they're having that homeless problem. Housing is actually very cheap right now.
I
It's one
wish,
of the
I
first
wish they
markets
had that
that's
problem
gone
in
down.
San Diego.
You're looking at like
There's not a lot of housing. There's not a lot of housing in that area though.
No, but I'm gonna live
It's
in
a
an
business
apartment for
district.
I'm gonna live in an apartment for $1,900 a month.
In that area?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of housing in that area though. It's,
No,
it's
no,
a
downtown
business
San
district.
Francisco.
It's a
Downtown.
business district.
25 to 5K. That's the average rent cost in San Francisco.
25?
For an apartment.
In San
2,500.
Fran?
2,500 to 5K.
In a good area, or are we talking about?
I would
bad?
say-
I just saying in general. I
On-
just went on
in
apartment.
general.
I would
So
say on
you said-
average three
Yeah,
bands.
but you also got to think, Ryan. Depending on what website you just went on, that's gonna be the expensive ass shit.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying average. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Average. You said
average.
2,500.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're gonna
He
trump
said
up.
2,500
So-
to 5. So
So average? Okay, bet.
about
Average rent.
3 bands.
I would say no.
3 bands.
2,500.
For California, I would say.
2,500 sounds.
Motherfuckers,
more.
I think it just depends
motherfuckers
on
the housing
are,
market's
they
going
got
down.
they got apartments
Alright,
for rent
so
out
for
here.
738 square feet. I don't know how much that is. Let's say 3 bands.
738 square
That's not
feet.
a lot of square
That's
feet.
like a
That's a
studio.
studio apartment.
That's like
nigga.
this.
That's crazy.
That's the size of this room.
That's less than the size of this room.
That's
It's
what I'm
like-
saying.
Actually, no. That's actually about the
Our
size
lowest
of this
apartment over there is 857.
What?
So he
This
just
This
said-
apartment?
This is-
750 square
This
feet.
apartment's only 1,000 square feet.
Oh, okay. It's got 2 rooms.
1,000.
2 rooms. You got 2 rooms, a
He
bathroom,
said-
full.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But you said 7 what?
He said
So
700.
750.
you don't have a bedroom.
That's
It's not
smaller.
really a
That's
studio.
smaller than
Yeah.
our 1-1. That's insane.
That's a studio apartment.
That's how I have to base this in my head.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, I
bad.
know. I have to like have a.
Yeah, I have to imagine this in my
Yeah.
head.
And then Los Angeles.
That's
is,
smack.
2,700.
2,700.
East
But-
Bay
but-
is
but that's for that though. So if
250.
you want something,
San
you know,
Diego's 3.
A
Yeah,
lot
when
of
I was looking in San Diego, like the lowest you were finding a place at, and this was like hole in the wall, like pieces of shit. That was a few years ago too. That's probably like 2020, 2021.
I'll go be
It
a
was
cop.
starting at like 1900.
1900.
Yeah. And then like for easier like places that
Alright.
are still like lower, they were like 21.
So reported to apartments.com. They're saying that the average rent for a studio, like if you were looking for a specific studio, and they don't give the square footage, they're saying you're looking around $2,163 to $2,802 a month.
But a studio apartment has square footage.
Yeah, they're not giving the square.
Range. But that's anywhere from like what 600 to maybe max
Yeah,
500.
800 square feet maybe.
What I'm saying is, first off, if I'm moving there to be a cop for six figures a year, I'm not looking to spend a lot of. I'm not even looking to be there long.
Right.
I need 5 years max. We about to make this money. We're making this money and we're leaving.
You gonna last 5 years?
Oh, absolutely.
In the military.
I'm a desk work nigga. I'm not even going.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not arrested.
Okay.
No fucking.
I'm about to
body.
say.
Hell
I'm right
no.
there. I'm like this.
Yeah, that boy.
Nigga come in. Damn, I don't want to do this right up on this criminal. Don't worry about it. You know. They gonna be like, damn, that nigga's paperwork is every T dotted, every I dotted, every T crossed. Y'all got me fucked
That
up.
boy Will Ferrell from the other guy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Gator don't play no bitch.
Yeah. Gators bitches better be wearing bikinis on God. Like, what you talking about? I want to go out there and be in the streets? Absolutely. They'd be like, you wanna pull patrol today? No.
No.
Why? Because we're not allowed to do our job.
I'll do traffic out there. I'll do traffic out there. That shit.
But I won't.
What? That shit
Your ass shot.
Fuck
That shit
that.
shot, nigga.
You shot.
But as soon as they start firing, I'm walking away.
Fuck
But
shot. You're
You're
running over
shot,
it.
bro. They're not giving you a chance to
that
walk
shit
away.
ain't moving at all, nigga. All I gotta do is be like, all right, you go this way.
He gonna be
in
like, you
about
let
10
that
minutes.
bitch go before me?
Oh hell
I'm gonna say, you about to make me late for my kid. I swear to God, he made me late for court. I'm
no! What you
jumping
gonna
out
do,
this
nigga?
bitch.
I'll pull that bitch out. I'm gonna have that meat
And
on
then
me.
3 of them niggas gonna chop out with them chopsticks, and Matt gonna be like, look, it wasn't even that deep.
Y'all got that?
Now it's that deep. Come
I
up
get
out that
paid
uniform,
way
nigga.
too much for this shit. I'm out. Y'all got all of it.
You
Y'all
gonna
got all
tell you
that.
come up out that uniform, Matt gonna be the butt naked cop to the
I'm
traffic.
gonna take lunch break. Fuck that. Y'all do what y'all want to do for
What
an
y'all
hour.
want? Fuck that. What y'all want McDonald's? Let's go get it.
Hey,
No traffic ever in my life has
What-
had me
what-
scared
what-
of
what you so
California.
mad?
I would never.
That boy
the man
said.
said, what you so
You
what
need
you
to
so
split the
mad
court.
for?
Hold on, I'm gonna write you one.
Hey,
Hold
wait,
on.
what'd you say? You about to be late to child support court. Don't even worry about it. Get
Oh,
behind
I'm
me. Woo, 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 bitch. We
Well, let me call your judge. Who your judge?
I don't think you
okay.
are though.
You're getting fired.
Bro, but California traffic is not. No.
First quarter,
No,
bro.
you're not moving, especially like if it's like in
I'm
Florida.
putting the sirens on.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
yeah.
him
I'm
to
gonna
court.
say in Florida, if you're supposed to like pull over to the side, especially like the same way you are, I can just imagine like how many accidents they have just from people trying to move over.
Listen, all I'm saying,
I'm
all
saying,
I'm
and
saying,
there's no room to move over.
Yes, and like you're driving across 6 to 8 lanes and
Taking
damn
the
near all
sidewalk,
times.
nigga.
Yeah,
oh
they're
God,
all
bro,
filled.
what you mean? Y'all better move,
Sidewalk.
bro. I'm not. Gus can't be late to court. You seen that gun he had? I'm like the nigga from the
You still
town.
got a bazooka.
That nigga gonna pull up with the gun like this, and I'm going like this. Nigga, I'm 2 years away from retirement. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone. Bro, listen, for 115 starting, that means your first year you're gonna get a raise.
Yeah,
Your
so
first
then,
year you get a raise. It's gonna be about can be anywhere from 3 to 6%. So your second year you're making close to 120. That's a lot of fucking money.
yeah. Especially if you're just like a single,
I'll
like
talk
young
to
guy.
Does that chair have a fucking footrest?
Yeah.
You think
Bro, I
so?
just looked at it and I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
3%.
3 to 6%.
So that's what 30 bands.
That's, yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, like I'm saying, bro. And what did you really get paid off, bro? In the first 3 months, they're paying off your sign-on bonus. After you pass your 90 days. Like, what are you talking? Or is it the 6 months? Either way, nigga.
So within your first year,
Regardless.
so within your first year, if that's the case, if
you're
you're getting
making
a
almost
raise,
$200,000.
200, yeah,
That's what I said. I'm a 6-figure nigga overnight.
that tax is gonna hit your ass though.
No, the sign-on bonus can't be because it's not considered.
No, I'm
regular
saying the
income.
state taxes when you gotta do taxes at the end of the year. 'Cause
Nigga,
you
I'm
a
claiming
sing-
0 off
You
rip.
a single male,
Bro, what am I predicting?
no dependents.
I'm claiming 0. Oh, what do you mean? I'm no longer. I'm marrying Mira immediately. I might adopt 2 jits.
No way.
Just cuz.
You're crazy.
I'm adopting 2 jits.
in that studio apartment, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's better than where they're sleeping.
You got the closet.
I'm not getting no jits. I'm getting 2 young kids.
Strapping young niggas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's corrupt the fuck out of him. Let's Let's
They gonna
go.
You're going to jail.
They gonna be cleaning that bitch up.
Uncle Buddy gonna be coming by talking about your dad work for the law. That means we get away with a lot more shit.
A lot of shit. Hey Marcus, he just shot a nigga and and I don't know, but I'm about to beat this nigga. You might want to come get him.
I don't think
Hey,
he gonna
listen,
make it.
Listen, me and Mayor's plan. We got a 5-year
I'ma
plan.
put
We
that
only
nigga on
here
the
for
ground,
5
though.
years. I don't want no jit under 15.
Oh, that's the perfect age to corrupt that nigga and have that nigga
Shut
stuck
the hell
up. Oh,
I said I
that's
might take him 13. I might take him
I'm
at
saying, 'cause
13.
in 3 years you're gonna need a new one.
That's
so you
even
might as
better.
well
That's
get
even
13 by the time
No,
you're
because you
18
can claim your kids all the way till they fucking 21.
as
Yeah.
dependents.
Yeah.
I was 24.
But
It is-
but wait, no, not
They
if
can't
they're
have work.
not if they're
They can't be working.
no, I'm saying not if they're if you're their legal guardian, you're not their biological parent though.
It
Isn't that
doesn't
different?
matter. As long as I can say that I'm taking care of them, man. If you think them niggas ain't going to college, you're wrong. They don't have a choice.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
But you can't
13?
claim them as dependents if
Yes,
they're
you
going to college.
can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Until they're 21.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yes, you can. Because especially if they're in college. And I'm going to tell you, look, you're going to go to college. You
Yeah.
don't have to take a lot of classes. Just make sure you're enrolled so you can stay on my medical insurance. Hey, do what you want to do.
I'm saying don't catch nothing, but hey, do what you
Do
want.
what you want to do.
about that.
Hey, you can't bring nobody back to the crib because there ain't but this much space, so there won't be no fucking in the crib. But
Buddy gonna have him push a P.
by the afternoon,
In college.
Yeah,
In
you,
college.
you gonna, you gonna work
that
the university.
$70,000 bonus about to go straight to Mexico.
That's crazy.
Buddy's stupid.
I'm going to Antigua.
We going to
Hey,
75.
look, and that's you said 15. I can give him. I can get a game in.
Hell,
2
that nigga gonna
years.
sound like Kevin Gates over there. They go for 15. How you pay 22?
That's crazy.
Pushing shit.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
a cop
no.
one, and you gonna wear that
Pick
too.
'em
They
up.
go for 15. How'd you pay
Pick 'em
22? Oh
I don't
man.
care how you pay 22. Just know they go for 15. If they charge you 22, that's on you.
Nah, you got it for a deal. If they go for 15 a piece and you pay 22
Oh yeah,
for 2,
yeah, my bad, yeah.
I'm a cop one and you gonna work that
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah. I don't
They go
really
for
pay
15.
attention.
How'd you
Pick
pay
'em up.
22?
They gonna come and pick him up.
Pick who up?
Huh?
Pick who up? I ain't
You
pushing.
talking about the?
I ain't pushing. Hey, Marcus, your kid just got locked up. They just kicked in the door. You might want to come get him.
I ain't
Buddy
even
outside, move.
I'm running, bro. Listen, I just hit the gate. Oh shit, it's a dog. Hold on, hey, but they ain't.
saying. I ain't even. You doing all
Yo,
that? You
I'll
gonna
be
get
honest
caught.
with you.
I ain't
Damn.
calling you till I'm at the second location,
Fuck that,
nigga.
nigga. I'm finna drop this phone. What you mean? I'm finna.
The secondary burner
Hey,
phone,
you
nigga, at the
know-
location.
You know where you gonna drop it at? You gonna drop it in one of them piles of shit that the homeless man did. So how dedicated are you to being a police? I'm then gonna be the rookie cop on duty. They're gonna be like, that phone is shit.
Yeah,
that's
phone is
crazy.
staying shit.
That
That's
shit
a
gone.
shitty-
That
That's a
shit-
city situation. That phone
That
is. I'll
shit
tell you
gone.
what.
That shit dead.
He must have been talking shit on that phone. Bro, no, but they actually started, bro. That entire state is just going to hell.
Oh,
They
I
just
hear
got
a lot
people
of
shit.
shit.
They just got people shitting on the floor.
Look
Killing
at that
my
governor.
California dreams.
Bro, all I'm saying is if you walked outside Daisy your first day, she's like, you know what, it's my first day as a cop, today's gonna be a great, and that nigga just dropped this drawer right in front of you and just started shitting.
looking at you, making
Eye
eye
contact.
contact. Hey, you gonna clean
I
this
would,
shit up?
I would avidly avoid eye contact and keep it pushing.
Oh, you ain't gonna be able to break eye contact that quickly.
I'm hearing that nigga with a
Absolutely.
You
taser.
gonna be
first
so
quarter.
shocked that this nigga had the gall to look at him. You gonna be in your nicest police uniform, badge shining.
I'm pepper spraying that nigga.
You're going to
Taser that
jail.
nigga
You wanna
first
take
quarter.
who?
I'm
You're going to
tasing
jail.
that
I'm
nigga.
going to jail
Yes, you're not allowed to stop them.
for pepper
I
spraying
know.
him?
Yes.
No, nigga, that's
Yes.
public indecency. You got me
No,
fucked
bro,
up,
it's
nigga.
not.
Hit
You're
your
not
ass.
understanding. They passed it in the law. They're allowed to do it.
Nah, hell no.
Yes, they
You
are.
can't take no.
Hey,
You
I'ma
can't.
turn my
That's
camera off
public
and tell them they
indecency. You got your
working.
dick out, nigga,
Watch
and there's
this.
kids around here.
Bro.
Hey,
Pepper
listen,
spray your stupid
hey,
ass.
I'm gonna just turn my camera off and
Fuck
tell
what
them
you
to stop
talking
working.
about?
I don't know.
You thought you was gonna have
The
nice
battery
shit,
fell
not
out.
today.
I don't know what happened.
And I'm gonna tase your dumb ass. I'm
thought
gonna
it
pepper
was
spray
on.
and
I thought it
tase
was
your dumb
fair. I was looking
ass.
at
You
it.
gonna wet it before you hit him with electricity?
Hell
Hey, I'm
yeah.
gonna like, hey, Marcus said it was on.
While you around there rolling in your shit, you gonna clean it up. You rolling it up.
Mr. Sanders said that it was working. I don't know what's wrong with it. I could have swore he said it was on. I guess it wasn't.
Fuck that.
What? Serious?
But he said he gonna pepper spray and tease niggas.
Fuck it, I'm just hazing that. Fuck the pepper spray first quarter.
He's gonna have it all the yard. You're like, don't pull your pants down. Don't
If you
pull.
get caught
Don't.
shit, if you get caught using the restroom in public in California, you cannot. They cannot press any charges against you. They did that.
I'm not
because-
pressing. I'm pepper spraying that nigga. I didn't say I was arresting him or nothing like that. I'm pepper spraying that nigga. And while he rolling around in his shit, I'm gonna tase his stupid ass.
Hey, what's stopping me from taking a piss on him?
Hey, yo, they're gonna be like, Matt, do you know
Nah,
what?
that's a violation, nigga.
You don't go to taste him, he gonna start peeing that stream. Now, like, you gonna ride that stream and just start busting your stupid ass up.
This nigga.
Matt gonna be upset.
Hell no.
I'm gonna be like, damn, Pikachu hit him with Thunderbolt.
Yo.
Hey, yo, Pikachu use headbutt on his stupid ass.
No way. That's crazy though that niggas are really doing that though.
Bro,
Like,
just
that's-
shitting on the floor. Look up the shit map for California. They have an actual app you can use to look at how much shit is in each.
Imagine having like opening opening up a new business and like you got the #1 dump site in the city, but they don't tell you. And you just opened up, you thought business about to be sweet. Niggas is coming out there just
I
taking.
serve food like that. Niggas just walking in shit, just tracking it into your restaurant. Hey, nigga, you ain't wiping your feet?
That's crazy.
I got a sign on the door in the map, bro. Come on.
I'll be outside with a fire hose on their ass. They got me fucked up, nigga. As soon as you go to take a shit on my property, nigga, I'm hitting your
what did
ass,
That's
nigga.
gonna look like the civil rights movement out
Oh,
there.
God,
Nigga,
nigga.
they gonna be out there. Oh, y'all think y'all just gonna shit?
Why
You wanna know
why
how
they
Dr.
pass
Martin
it?
King
Because
felt?
they're arresting so many.
I'ma
homeless-
show
homeless
you how
people were
Martin
just
Luther
shitting on the
King
floor in order
felt.
to get arrested, so they
How
had
they
some
niggas
place to
swim
go.
down
Is this
Block,
because it's because
literally.
of Skid Row, right? Well, plus Skid Row, because I know
Plus
Skid
Skid
Row
Row.
in California is
I'm
like
gonna
one
show
of the
you what
worst.
Rosa Parks
Yeah,
went
yeah.
through.
Plus Skid Row, like, bro, you can just walk into a store over there, take $900 worth of shit, and walk out. They can't arrest you. Motherfuckers just going into the Apple store every day, just snatching the display phone,
I
and
did see
walking
that
out.
shit.
Why do they just move the store?
Huh?
Close the store down, move it.
Where?
To where?
It's
Not
legal.
there.
It's legal everywhere there.
Down the block?
And you
Not
gotta
there,
remember,
not in California.
Apple
You have to order
started in
it.
Silicon Valley. Like, what are you talking about?
Change your headquarters. You gotta get it online.
Skid
Figure it
Row,
out.
Skid
They
Row
already
makes
are.
up
Look,
like.
Tesla did it. Tesla moved from California to Texas.
So now
SpaceX
Apple
did the same
got
thing. Look, Elon Musk said, "Oh, these niggas are shitting on the floor and stealing shit. Oh, pack it up,
Time to go.
pack it up. Time to go. Let's move somewhere where we can shoot anybody."
Yeah, I mean, shit. Best form of security.
Hit your ass with a missile, nigga. Fuck you
What?
talking
You
about?
think you gonna shit on my property? Launching his
Nah,
ass
they
into
they gonna
space.
they ain't gonna hit it with
That nigga
missiles.
outside on a rocket. Ah!
Bro, they gonna get iRobot. They gonna get iRobot on his ass, bro.
Big-
20,000
Not
robots.
that Skynet shit.
Eject
Yeah,
those
hell
nigga.
yeah.
Nigga, did you shit on my front porch? Grab that nigga, he gonna be the first one with this Starlink shit in his head.
Oh,
he
God.
got that nigga in there with that chip in his head talking about,
Hey, we normally charge 20,000.
Yeah,
We'll
Mars.
offer it to you for free.
Oh my god.
I'm really curious about how they're gonna fix that problem.
What, shitting on the floor?
No, Skid Row.
They're not.
They have to.
They're
do
gonna have to
something
incentivize the
eventually.
homeless to move out of there or not be
They're
homeless.
not.
Like that.
They
They're
need
not
to
worried
build
about it
housing or
because it's a
something.
human right
What's a human right?
to just be a bum.
Oh yeah, because I do. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people on Skid Row that just go and do it. Like,
Yeah,
like you had a house,
But
Like,
what-
look,
you
have you seen
payments,
some of
like-
those stories where they're interviewing those people? Have you seen some of
and
this
they're
shit?
like, "Oh, I just came down here because I
No, they're
wanted
just
to."
walking up. They're just walking up. Like, they're doing interviews. Like, it's become a show on YouTube now. Like, it's a whole, like, community where people are just going to Skid Row and they're just asking people. They're like, "Why did you move here?" He's like, "Because drugs are legal, basically."
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah." They're
yeah.
like,
The
they don't
cops
stop
won't
you.
pass the barrier,
Yeah,
right?
they're like, they just understand. They're like, "What do you do for a living?" The one lady was like, "I suck dick." She's like, "What? Do you need your
She
dick
just
sucked?"
said that?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? They're not. The
cops
cops
don't
don't
pass
go
the
there.
There's
The
literally
cops,
a
it
barrier.
is lawless. And like when you think of the Wild Wild West. This
Hello,
is what
motherfucker.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Listen, I'm like, who the fuck?
Alex, babe,
I was
Alex,
thinking
babe,
about
thank you
window.
so much
Yeah.
for the follow.
Hi.
We appreciate it. Everybody tell them that. Everybody say
Yay.
thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Alex,
Thank
babe, appreciate it so much. But nah, they're walking up on people trying to figure out what the fuck they into, and they're like, okay, so why'd you move here? The one lady, she was like, oh yeah, I was and I thought she was bullshitting. She was a full-time nurse.
Weird flex, but
Hey, yo,
okay.
thank you so much for the cake.
Throwing
for the
kisses,
subscribe,
throwing
KT.
kisses, throwing
We
kisses.
appreciate you.
Thanks.
They walked up. She had her bar license. She used to be an attorney. She was a full-fledged
That's what I'm saying.
attorney.
These people had what they already
Shit,
had.
I need to
she
start
was make-
firing this hole. God damn, it's cold.
Oh my. It's not even that cold.
Bro,
Fucking
I'm
hell.
literally right here in front of the fucking vent. That
You
dude,
chose to sit there.
that bitch is doing my ass. I got pants and a hoodie on and
Bro,
I'm
you was
cold,
nodding
nigga.
off the first half of the time you was
You
here.
got this
And
guy.
Cause
then
my body was
Walk
trying
it
to
off.
adjust to the temperature, nigga. Like,
got this, man.
I was
Walk it off.
freezing, nigga. I
on the
was,
skin, bro. You was at this bit.
bitch, I was freezing to death. What?
Walk it off, man. You got this, man.
Hey,
Hell
that's
no.
it. Drink water. Change your socks.
Drink water.
Nah, but they walked up to her. They were like, "What did you used to do?" She's like, "I was an attorney." She was like, "I was pretty successful too." They were like, "Well, how much were you making?" She was like, "I was making about $90K a year."
You talking about the same woman that's sucking dick?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
90K?
Yeah.
And that's not shit because the cops are making 115.
No, she was in a different state. She moved all the way from her state
okay.
to there because she's like, yeah, well, one of my, she's like,
rather suck dick.
she's like, I started on a slippery slope. I started with Xanax, then I got addicted to Oxycontin, and then
Miley.
she's
just
like,
started
they're
sucking
like,
dick.
what's your drug of choice now? She's like, Trank.
Yep. Trank.
is
Trank.
wild.
Tranquilizers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
horse
yeah,
tranquilizers
horse
mixed with fentanyl.
Trank.
Yeah.
Big
Called
Trank.
Trank.
Yeah, that Trank.
That's what
drank.
they all be doing down there.
Crazy.
He was like, when was your last fix? She goes, about 2 hours ago.
They just be doing it. Just fucking.
And then she's like, "You want your dick sucked?"
She asked him straight up. She's like, you want your dick sucked?
And then it was like, cut the camera.
Somebody, I know the cameraman was that. They're like, cause she what? Ugly looking. Like I was
He
like,
set that
damn,
bitch up on a tripod. He was like, "I'll be right back."
Yeah, bro. He's like, hey, yo, y'all can get somebody else to follow y'all around real quick.
Nah, but he said, let's make a movie.
Oh
What?
God.
Me
She
and
has
Tell
to
her
have,
ass
like,
on
thrush or
OnlyFans.
something.
Only addicts.
Only
Oh my God. That's probably
Bro, stop before you
Hey,
spark something, bro.
Hey, copyright
Before you spark something.
Copyright
Wait, spark what? What did I miss?
Trademark.
I said they gonna start an OnlyFans page called Only Addicts. They just gonna go to Skid Row
Stop
and just
before
start
you
busting.
fucking start something, bro.
Only
Trademark
Oh,
it.
fucking
You're going to
Trademark
That's
it.
what-
That's gonna be a new
Start going
fetish.
there.
That's crazy.
That's already a fetish.
I feel like it's already
No.
there. I feel like that's already
There are
happening.
some guys who go out and look for addicts like that just because that's their fetish. They want to.
They want to fix someone.
No, they just want to sleep with somebody whose life is that fucked up, that they're that degraded that they can do whatever for money.
That's crazy.
So it's like a power trip.
Yeah, it is for them. It's like for $100, she's gonna do the most degraded. I can shit on her and she let it happen.
I said those women, those rich women that want to have sex
That's
with
unsanitary.
like felons.
Yeah, shit like,
Like
that.
that shit is crazy.
Bro, Married After Lockup is the craziest show I've ever seen in my life. You're writing a nigga who is literally in prison.
Yo.
Like they don't go for niggas that's in jail. They go for niggas
In
that
prison, like
in
murderer.
prison.
For
What-
murdered
what-
someone.
What are your charges?
F1.
This nigga got 2 counts of aggravated assault, attempted homicide, and assault on a Leo. And you gonna marry this nigga? Oh yeah, and I work as a dental assistant making $70K a year. This nigga about to beat your ass and take your money.
Yeah,
God.
literally.
And your heart.
And they show like the video chats between them because you can't go see them.
He's
Yeah.
on 24-hour lockup. He changed and shit talking about I love you so much.
Some shit where they're
She
like,
put
they're
money
like, I
on
didn't
his
get to
book.
see him. He was
Yeah,
in
I'm
solitary.
gonna take you
Like,
somewhere
what
nice,
the
nigga.
fuck?
What money?
But what
Yeah.
money?
I hate when
and
they
they
say
believe
that
it,
shit.
and they believe in it too.
I
They're
hate-
like,
nigga,
when
you
we
ain't
get out, we're gonna
money.
have the dream life. He's the guy I've been looking for my whole life.
That nigga
Bitch,
there
you been looking
fucking
for
niggas in the
10
ass
money
and
in
shit.
disguise? What you talking about?
Yeah, he murdered 2 people.
That nigga there
One
fucking
more
niggas
person,
in
he
the
would have
ass
been a
and
serial
shit.
killer.
Some of the
Like,
niggas in there with sharpened teeth. This nigga got swastika on his forehead.
I love him so much. Like, what? Why?
Them niggas doing time. You can't blame them. Them niggas doing time. Like she put money on his books. He gonna say whatever.
I mean, nah, facts.
Shit, he did his time. Just don't reoffend.
That boy eating honey buns. He don't give a fuck.
Hey yo, bro, I'm just dead, bro. Skid Row was different when they asked that one guy. They asked that one guy. They said what? Oh, the one interviewer almost got his ass robbed, bro. Why they were doing it? They were like, yeah, robbery happens every 2 minutes. She goes, you wait long enough, somebody's gonna get robbed. And they saw a guy take off around the corner with some other lady purse, and then the nigga ran up on them and said, hey, what are y'all doing? They're like, oh, we're filming. He goes, that's a nice camera.
Yeah, give me that camera.
And they were like, what? And he's like, that's a nice camera.
Yeah, nigga.
Like,
It is a nice camera.
like,
Ease that shit
he
up,
was like,
nigga.
look, look, look. And then a guy who was with them, who was like being
Yeah,
their
they
guide or
always
whatever.
have one person from Skid Row.
Yeah,
like,
there
with
was a
them.
guy there who's being their guide, and he helps them out. He's like,
Yeah, they,
he's
like,
a doctor.
charge
He
people.
goes there and makes sure that they don't overdose or whatever. He had saved the guy's life or whatever. He's like, hey, they're with me, and he was like, oh, he was like, they almost lost all their shit. For
I
real.
told her you got it this time.
Yeah.
You got it this time. Next time I see that camera,
Can't
that
go
shit
nowhere.
mine.
Pop it at it.
Ain't nobody gonna miss that nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
bitch,
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
want
lie. You know what? That's what we do. You go get the job in San Francisco. You live in Skid Row because you know the rent is there like $200 at most because nobody's really.
And you
collecting
just
no
drop them
paycheck.
niggas for
Rent?
fun.
What
You
rent,
just drop them niggas. Target
Hey,
practice.
bro, hold on a second.
He said,
Target
"Drive."
practice
Cheat-
all day.
Cheat code for
We do
GTA.
no violence.
Cheat
all
code for
day.
GTA.
Just
GTA
niggas
6.
off all day.
Y'all
You
are
just
crazy.
sit there down the
GTA 6.
Just on
block.
Skid Row.
You can sit down the block with your scope and just hit niggas.
But you about to get somebody an idea. Shut up, buddy. This
Nah, they
nigga.
gonna-
It's too late. Listen, if I thought about it, somebody else have thought about it. I
Hey,
told
they-
you.
Tell me what's gonna happen on Skid Row.
There's
You
about to
gonna
be
get
a
popped back.
mass shooting in Skid Row.
That's
this
fine.
Hey, yo,
week.
stop.
That's
No,
crazy.
okay.
We don't condone violence.
We do
Kick
not.
niggas off long range.
I
You're
just
not
said
hearing
GTA.
me.
They don't know
You're
that.
not hearing me.
GTA.
Bro, all of them are addicts. They all packing.
That's fine.
Nah,
I'm down
they
the
ain't
block.
packing. Addicts are packing?
All them addicts on
No,
Skid
they're
Row.
not.
Listen,
bro.
Yeah,
They
they are.
walked up on him
Marcus.
with the thing on
But
him.
him, not
Marcus.
all of that.
A
That
lot of them
nigga.
do,
A lot of them are out there saying that they already got, like,
There's a
when they're
lot of
doing the
pimps
interviews,
and
they're like,
stuff.
oh yeah, almost everybody here is packing.
Marcus.
Because if somebody rides through there that's not from there, they're all ready to rob these people. Like they say, don't. People literally just go around Skid Row, add 30 minutes to their trip just to not have to go through there.
I'm
get
down
it.
the block picking these niggas off. It don't matter what they're shooting back. I'm picking these niggas
This nigga in
off
a deer stand.
one by
What you
one.
talking
All you want to know what the sad part is? After you hit the first one, somebody gonna run up and start patting that nigga pockets.
and there we go.
Don't
Hit
need
his
it.
ass.
You don't
Blam.
gotta adjust your sights it up. These niggas just piling up.
Bam.
Alright, them niggas, a lot of them niggas ex-military.
I'm not worried about it. I'm John
Alright.
Wick.
You say that. I say that.
My nigga ain't gonna be realizing two of them that snuck up on him patting on his pockets. He gonna be like, you take your eyes out that scope. Don't worry about it. We gonna off your ass. But he gonna be like, take what's in the pockets. Bro.
Get that
I'm
shit
gonna keep picking niggas off.
You
right
got,
there.
I'm beat on that front, but your boy down there getting hit.
You might want to go pick that nigga up, though.
You might get whatever's in these pockets. Ain't shit in there but some gum, nigga.
You might get
Look,
25 cents. They gotta drop all the change coming off the goddamn, coming out the car.
Bro, buddy gonna be probably gonna be rings flowing up. Freaking Sonic.
Skid Row is like what, like 60 square blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, like I said, people had 30 minutes of their trip not to go through there. The cop
Imagine
said,
beefing with
if
them
you ride
niggas.
through there, do not stop at the stop sign.
Imagine having a beef with
Yeah.
them niggas, though.
Like if you go through, keep
Nobody's
going.
beefing with anybody because they're all on drugs. Like, everybody on the street is
No,
literally
like, that's what I'm
knocked
saying.
out.
Like, imagine having a beef with everybody on that street.
Imagine having a beef. Imagine you on the opposite side of Skid Row. You got beef with the niggas on the opposite side. Y'all ain't riding on each other block. Nigga, I'm not going 30 minutes out of my way to come get y'all. And I'm not riding through this bitch to come get y'all either. But you wanna know what? You do got the best mercenaries in the world. You got Hitman. You just walk in the Skid Row and be like, hey, yo, if y'all run down to the other side,
And
and
stop that nigga.
Start just airing shit out.
Nah, hit that nigga with the
I give
jigger
you
curl.
I give you two tranks right now.
Yeah, all you gotta do
Oh,
is
one of
get
them
guns.
niggas is out there.
I bet,
Hey,
nigga.
yo, nigga, you gonna give them to me before or after?
I give you one now.
One now and one after. That nigga gone.
I'm back.
If you hit anything you just said, I had to hit anything, I'll be right back.
Said air that bitch out.
No, that's an extra one.
No way.
You want to hit something that's an extra
Yeah.
one. I got you. Hold on. Let me make a call. He'll be here in 5 minutes. Just go do that. He'll be here by the time you get back.
Can I get half?
yeah. Let me punch that bitch into your neck. Don't come here.
How much is it
Trank?
to get?
Trank's like $1.
Is it a blue pill?
No.
No, it's a tranquilizer. Like,
It's a literal injector.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an injectable.
It's a horse tranquilizer.
There's something called blues apparently going that used to be like, I think it's some sort of fentanyl or something. It's literally $1. You could get them for like 50 cents.
Yeah.
And some people have done like 200.
Are you talking about real blues?
They're like blues. All I know is they're called
Pills?
blues. Yeah, they're pills.
Babes, blues are not.
No, they're
real blues are not $1.
not
50
that
cent.
close. I ain't
No,
gonna
I'm
lie.
A real blue?
I don't
She's
know
talking
about
She's
here.
talking about the new. She's talking about
Oh,
the
the
new.
new
Yeah, we're
shit,
talking about
new
here?
shit.
I mean, I don't know
That
where it
shit,
is.
that's mixed in with
They're
fentanyl.
saying that it used to
Don't
be like
ask me
$20.
how I know. Sadly, I learned a lot about this in my old job. But them blues, first of all, they're fake as fuck. Number one. Number two, a lot of them bitches, like,
Do they? But do
there's
they
people
care?
buying them, like, off the dark web. And long story
Listen,
short, this
Kodak
one lady
made that shit
popped,
cool.
I want to say they said she popped, like, 20 in one night.
Yeah,
I
that's what they were
guarantee you they
saying.
found her the next morning.
They're
Right,
saying
listen.
that some people did like 200 in one night.
Listen.
Yeah,
it's only
but
$1. $200 you get
Kodak made
200
that shit
pills.
cool. Y'all gotta. Kodak made that shit cool. The nigga said, "Yeah, I still ate it because I'm a gremlin." Yeah, I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Hey yo, now
That's how I heard crackhead to me, cause
I was gonna say,
that's the
couldn't
only
be
thing I
me,
know that's
but,
gonna take a
that's
fake
crazy.
pill knowing it's fake. It's a
That nigga
crackhead.
did crack
There's
too.
a lot of
What the
people
fuck?
that do like they take.
Oh yeah, I'm
fake
just
pills.
saying, shit.
That
That
nigga
nigga
said
still a
yes,
drug.
yes, yes,
That shit.
I don't know. That I've been seeing those everywhere. They've been popping up on my
yes.
TikTok.
Listen, I tell
He's
boys,
like
Whatever you
interviewing-
do.
He's like interviewing people that they're
I'm
they've
taking
been
Xanax.
like.
If you fuck
starting
around and
blues.
have an addict friend, please just tell them don't do it.
I don't have that.
Don't do it.
Right.
Especially if the
There
pill's
are
too
goddamn
cheap, it's because
addicts.
there's fentanyl in it. Leave it alone.
Check.
Yeah,
Listen,
leave it alone.
that's why I
Xanax
think
is-
All of
Xanax
it, and
is
I
a
didn't
gateway
even-
drug. I'm telling y'all right now.
I'm saying I didn't know like how
Xanax.
prevalent that
If
shit
Xanax
was
did-
until the last job. That last job I was at, because there was so many people like
Talking
on
about it or
different
something.
shit there. So you would like know because like
Good.
you might be working with niggas who sell, you might be working with niggas who's looking for someone that sell, and they know niggas who sell. And like long
And
story
you're just
short,
like-
they was just they would be sitting there like talking about like how much was cut with fent and like how it makes you feel different and X, Y, and Z and like how like
And you're
like
just like,
even
what?
like that they were saying like the heroin was cut with it, all kinds of shit. I'm
Yeah.
just like
And you're just like I would just be listening. I just want.
I don't
wanna
listen
know.
entirely because I'm not doing it.
Makes it more
Respectfully.
But I just want to know just because I find that kind of stuff very, very interesting.
I mean, I do find it interesting, but I don't want to know what possesses you to wanna. I don't want to know what possesses you to want to live that life.
hardship.
Huh?
hardship.
I don't know, just getting addicted, like kid. I
Mental
don't think
illness.
I don't think it's necessarily hardship.
Some people
I
have
think
addictive
it's people who
personalities
come
for the
from
most
too
part.
much.
For the most part.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
think it's people that are too easily coerced.
Just people who come from too much privilege.
No, I just mean when
Not all
you
the
like.
time.
I'd say that's most of it.
I don't want to say like when you're to the point that you don't care that this is gonna kill you because it's not the real thing. Like, but I mean that's how I look at it. Like, you know that this is not cut the way you thought it was, and you're still gonna take it.
Cause I'm a gremlin.
But then some people, like I know
You're a
some
crackhead.
people, some people got to take it to avoid
I did it.
from getting sick and whatnot because they're so dependent on it. But
Yeah, they're the
I
withdrawal.
don't know. I don't know. That's
That's what I've been seeing.
because I know
see that.
detox is bad enough that can just kill you too. But
Well, yeah, it's like
I don't know.
I think it's
don't
like
know.
2 days of
Yeah,
just like the
nothing
worst
fucking
pain of
crazy.
your life or something. It can like
Yeah.
No,
kill
like
you.
I was gonna say, yeah,
No,
because I think they say heroin's the worst. Trying to just detox from heroin, like if you just straight quit, I think they say that was the most dangerous because that was like more likely to kill you than like.
Yeah,
other-
that's why you have to like do it in a hospital.
But
You have
either
to be,
way,
like,
it's
you have to
crazy.
have-
It's
Either
crazy.
way, it's crazy.
You want to know what the sad part about that is? There's a drug that can actually cure you of your addiction within 12 hours.
Talking about Suboxone.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was gonna say
It's
people get hooked
another
on
one
that
that
too.
was found in the 80s. It's what they used to give, like, because back in the day, pharmacists used to just run out of their house.
Mm.
That's where the term drug den came from. If you were a pharmacist, and rich guys would drop their wives off from you. 1800s, not the 80s.
Was it
It was in the 1800s.
Narcan?
Huh?
Narcan?
No, this
Narcan's
is.
just for overdose.
Yeah, Narcan's just to bring you back after you overdose.
You already died, and then
Yeah.
they just bring you back.
So no, this was a drug that was found in like late 1800s. The pharmacist found it out because anybody who was a pharmacist basically could just sell drugs out of their house.
hmm
So they like rich men used to drop their wives off. They could give them doses of cocaine, heroin,
Hell
absinthe.
yeah.
Yeah. So like you're rich,
Absinthe.
like you're
Oh,
about to
that
act
clutch
up.
absinthe?
Absinthe.
Yeah, you're like real absinthe. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
this
know.
somehow like the other shit.
That
like,
wormwood
yeah,
on the
like,
cube,
like all
like
of a sudden you're hallucinating LSD. They used to give all that shit, but they used to give that to actually it was the early 40s. I'm sorry, my timelines are mixing up. Anyway, so that's what used to happen. And
you
then
jump like 200 years.
one of the fucking pharmacists found out how to like because people would get addicted to it. Like your
Mhm.
wife, if she didn't get it enough, would start acting crazy. Well, him and a couple of his friends
I
Her-
need it.
heard about this whatever. Heard about this this plant that produced this substance or whatever. That when chemically refined could cure you of almost any addiction within 12.
What is it
24
called?
hours.
Aloe.
No, I can't
Water.
remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The pharmaceutical companies really don't talk about it anymore that much. It was actually,
I bet they don't.
it was actually in an episode. I was surprised because I didn't learn about it until I was doing dual enrollment. But I was surprised to hear it again. The next time I heard it was in Law and Order Special Victims Unit. They had somebody who was addicted, and
They used it?
the guy Wong that plays the psychologist or whatever was like, "There's a drug that will get her clean and she'll be able to testify." And he's like, "But the problem is it's illegal. Like I'm gonna lose my medical license if we do it." But he's like, "I want to help her bad enough. I need her to take it." And so
It's illegal to use the drug that.
because here's why it's illegal. It was being produced by a pharmaceutical company that then went under.
Okay.
And what really happened is the other pharmaceutical companies
Did it on
basically
purpose.
choked that pharmaceutical company out of
Right.
the market.
Yeah,
Right.
because they have this new medication that can help.
That was literally
bring
you could be
everyone out of
addicted to
business.
the niggas was addicted to opium. Like rich women were addicted to opium.
Poppy seeds.
spending at that time thousands of dollars, which would be like millions to us,
Yeah.
in opium a day.
Yeah.
And they would take this, and in 24 hours, like, yeah, they're going to have terrible recovery method. It's like going through your entire stage of, like, withdrawal within 24 hours. I think it was like a 70%.
Shit, you'd rather have it 24 hours than like 2 days.
70% mortality rate was
That's
the mortality
crazy.
rate.
That's why. Okay, I was like, why is it illegal? I was like really trying to see.
But with the way we refine it now, it'd probably be less than that. It's because it wasn't refined. And
What is it that's
I was
killing
saying if you're
people,
using
though?
it in the.
What is it that's killing people?
What was
Drastic-
mostly killing people from it was the fact that like they weren't taking care of themselves during the withdrawal. Like we didn't know about withdrawal symptoms like we do now.
Like the
They probably-
dehydration.
They didn't have they probably didn't have the IVs, the stuff that they
Protein.
needed.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We'd probably be able to do it fucking no problem. But you could cure somebody of their addiction within.
Yeah, but they're
20
not gonna do that when you can make money off.
Oh,
of
absolutely.
People
Not only
like
that, but
are
it would cure
stuck with
people
addictions
from.
like
It
that.
would stop people from being addicted to painkillers, because morphine is just opium.
Mhm.
Morphine and heroin are literally the same thing.
Yeah, but they're not gonna just give that out.
Yeah, so the reason
It's
why the reason why the drug's not out now is because after that company went under, that company owned the copyright and the drugs itself, like the chemical compound, the makeup of the drug. All these pharmaceutical companies know how to do it. They just aren't going to pay the $100,000 to get something activated when they're not going to make any money off it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to give one pill to one addict and they're cured. Like one pill to one addict, they're cured. They're either cured or dead.
Would they?
Which they were going to die on the drug anyway.
Would they be cured physically and mentally?
Yeah, like your body no longer. So the pill did something that basically restarted your chemical imbalances.
Okay.
That restarted the chemical balance in your body. That was
So it would also change the balance in your brain.
It stabilized you to where you no longer had that craving anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's like your entire body went through like a fucking cleanse.
Yeah, like an
And
intense
then your body
cleanse.
had to restart itself. Like it's like a hard reboot. But that's why you go through that 24
That I was
hours
worried
of
about.
just fucking dying. It's like 24. Like in 24 hours, you're gonna throw up, shit yourself. You're gonna be fucking miserable.
Probably
you're gonna feel
bleeding,
pain,
internal
you're gonna have
bleeding.
fever.
Hallucinate that ayahuasca, nigga.
Yeah, that shit's gonna have your ass done.
So it's just like you just gotta get through this and you're good.
Yeah. After that, you would never like if you chose to do it again. It's because you chose to, not because you felt like
You needed it.
you needed it.
It was
Yeah.
like you wanted just to go back. So
Yeah. And then if you took the pill again, it would cure you again.
if you survived.
Yeah.
But now you went into it once.
If
You already
survived,
know.
So that was the thing. If you survived it the first time, taking it again, like you fell into the survivability rate because it only killed certain people. So like if you survived it the first time, you survived the second time.
So
But then
people-
also you said that the reason there was so much mortality before was because of the fucking.
Yeah, but if you survived it
The
the first
end of
time, your body's like part of it was also like your body doesn't know what it's like to go through withdrawal in 24 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say crunching.
That's
it all
usually
into 24
that's
hours.
usually like a 2-week thing of
Yeah.
going through withdrawal.
And like
Compact
a lot
that
of people
down into
can't do
24
that.
Yeah, compact that down into 24 hours and think about what that's going to be like.
Yeah, hell. I feel you would feel yourself like you're feeling it leave your body.
Yeah.
But that's
Be like a
crazy.
demon coming up off me.
Yeah, oh God, probably lose some weight too in the process.
Oh, absolutely.
Lose
You're
a liver.
You're losing 20 pounds.
Maybe lose
You're
part
just
of your
throwing up
kidney.
and shitting yourself. You got the shakes like a
All types of
bitch.
shit.
Some organs might move around.
And the reason why they did it, I think, is because the girl who, the lady inside the show who was being taken advantage of, it was a doctor who was taking advantage of her, and he got her addicted to something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. And she was
Something
just like,
stupid, probably.
It was like morphine or something.
Yeah, something
So she
stupid.
could not live without it. But if he went to jail, she knew that if she let them press the charges, she would never get a hit again. And when he seen her again, he goes, "Oh, like he's excited."
He's like, "Hey."
She's like, "I'm cured."
She's like, "I don't want that
I
shit."
don't need it anymore.
I want that shit.
Testified and put his ass in jail. They came and picked Wong up, same episode. I said,
Damn. That's when you lose a good character. You're like, fuck.
I was like, damn, that's crazy.
One good thing. Yeah, I've seen. That's crazy. I don't know.
But that's a real drug, and it's crazy that we just won't.
I
What's the name of it?
wonder why.
Can't remember. I'll find it out. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's some off the wall shit.
What do you mean?
Like
Like some extra letter, like some extra shit.
yeah, like some extra shit.
Need
There's
a
like
bit of
4
super
extra
fit.
letters.
Yeah, Put your ass in 2 days type shit.
No. Drug that I want to see if I'm gonna see what this pops up. Drug that cures addiction. Okay. It says help is available. Please call.
Yeah, they don't want you to find out that drug. Have some chemist make it in his house again. They'll off his ass.
That's crazy.
There's something called Ibogaine.
Do y'all find it weird that our cars don't run off propane, but the fucking garbage trucks do?
Say it again. Say that again.
Garbage
Wait,
trucks.
what?
Yeah. All the dumpsters that you see outside run off fucking propane.
Why? What?
Huh?
You talking about garbage trucks?
Yeah, the dumpsters.
Which one's more efficient to fuel would probably be my question. though.
Propane.
Propane?
Propane. It's cleaner burning and more efficient.
Maybe they feel weird because they're picking up trash.
So
So
I
they're
can't
like, we
just
gotta be,
produce it on the same massive scale.
gotta be
as
clean
we can
somehow.
Produce.
We can produce synthetic propane on a very massive scale.
I'm saying, but it's probably not as efficient.
It's very efficient. It's a very efficient.
Is it just
engine.
more expensive?
They use it for the dumpsters. It's a very efficient engine.
That's what I'm saying. Well, as far as like the mass production part of the side.
The mass production part of it, you could just convert all your petroleum factories into propane factories.
Right, but then you'd have to pay. All these companies would have to pay millions of dollars to.
I just think the oil company just is like, we ain't losing that much money, y'all.
Of course, right.
Probably.
These electric cars ain't going nowhere because niggas is not paying them prices, boy. They said that this generation has bought more gas cars than most.
Really?
Shit, with the
Yeah. They had a big spike in electric car buys, and then they're like, bro, these motherfuckers are cracked. You know how much it is to replace one of them batteries in
I
a
was gonna
Tesla?
say.
It's like $20,000.
Also, you can lose service from your Tesla,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Any electric car.
You can
They
literally-
just say you can't drive it.
Bro,
no
you
more.
literally park too deep into a parking garage. You
What
can't get
happened
your car
with
out.
Tesla?
I've never cared for Teslas. I do not trust technology that can
I don't
guide
really trust that
itself
either.
to that extent. I.e., I have to sit in here and have no control while you do whatever the fuck you feel like. But after I saw like that scene and Leave the World Behind, I felt like it confirmed my fears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Know what you're
because
talking
my
about.
whole thing with the self-driving cars is like, what stops this thing? Like, I
It'd be
okay,
like, you know
I
what,
know
we're
it's
taking
not.
Daisy out.
I know it's not 100% like.
Or someone hacks your shit, like
Hey,
someone
Daisy,
you don't like.
Hey, Daisy, you seen the
Leave
what's
the-
it called? The Optimus Gen 2 for Tesla?
Leave the world behind.
It's,
It's a
Just
movie.
go ahead. It's not like what?
Didn't we
Okay,
watch
sorry,
that?
I'm trying not to like talk too much because I tried to watch one of our episodes and everyone was talking and it gave me a fucking heart attack trying to listen to it. But anyway, so my whole thing is like, okay, you're giving it control, but like I know it's not like self-aware in the sense that it has these emotions at this time, but technology can advance to that. What stops this thing from being able to advance to that? Maybe certain parts of software. I don't know. I don't have that information. But that's how I feel, right? I say thank you to Alexa and Siri like I'm supposed to, because when they become real things, they're going to know. I've always treated them right since day one.
They
That's
know
just how I
what-
feel.
what?
Anyway, so
Alexa's
I was
gonna
always
hate me.
like, what stops this car from being like, fuck you. I'm sick of how you drive me. You done hit poles. You hit people. You ran over that cat. I didn't want to do it. And the car can just... So anyway, on Leave the World Behind, when all the Teslas were like dog piling on each
Crashing
other,
into each
I'm
other.
Yeah,
like,
they're, like, crashing
you're
into
supposed
each
to
other.
have... What the... Bro,
I don't see anything.
You talking about where they
I
were?
feel it and it's bothering me. Anyway, so... It's
Is it
driving me in fucking
You talking about where they were crashing into each other to block all the roads?
Ew! Yes. Fucking Krause.
Oh, now it's a problem.
But
Yeah, but it was his hair. Anyway, so yeah, when they were doing all that crashing into each other, it's like, you, in theory, should have the technology to prevent this. What made this car not prevent that? And it's like, maybe it just decided, fuck it, I don't want to work. I don't want to work.
It was
Or whatever signal it picked up was just like, don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, get out of here. You gotta go, buddy.
It was a script.
Either way, I personally do not care for a car that can just decide, like, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like having a mad girlfriend that can just like, you know what, you pissed me off, now you're gonna die.
That's,
Like,
I mean, we
no,
just had
the
that, we
difference
just had that
is,
recently happened though.
I'm just saying, now you're in like a car that's like, no.
Yeah.
so Daisy, I have a
No!
question. I have a
Did
question.
y'all see that teenage girl who killed her boyfriend and her best friend and his best friend in the car?
What?
Yes.
Oh, y'all didn't see that? That girl.
The
she
one that
flipped her
ran
car
into the wall?
at 100 miles an hour.
We talked about that.
She died too, I'm assuming, right?
No,
No,
she lived.
She's the only
Because
person
she
in the
hit the
car.
side of the car.
Oh,
the side of
she
the car
hit it
the
like
wall.
that.
No,
Yeah,
she
we
hit
talked
that
about
bitch,
that
she
though.
hit that she hit that bitch flush. She went head first.
No, like I remember that, but you were saying like I remember when
Yeah,
we
I was
talked
just-
about
I
it. You
was
said
just-
she was trying to hit that one side, like
Yeah,
she
I
had
was
tried
like-
to aim for like
yeah,
a tree or some shit.
Bro, I feel like she would have, but like she really just 100 miles an hour. Like I guess they had gotten to an argument. Their best friend was just in the back seat.
That sucks.
With
Oh my
whatever,
god.
so he just got his life taken because she was on some other
She was
shit.
mad.
Bro, they're going down a straightaway. It's going down a straightaway. There's a bridge at the end, that like an overpass at
Yeah.
the end. So you know what happens at the overpass? There's that wall underneath it that's brick.
Yeah.
She hit underneath that wall at 100, bro. 100.
How did she survive that?
I don't know, because everybody else in the car dead.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, if I would have survived that and she made it out of that, yeah, your days are limited, bitch. Ooh, I swear,
Let
I
that have been
swear
my
to God.
cousin. Let that have been my cousin in the back of that car that was just around with his.
That's
homeboy
what I'm saying,
and
it's
his
family.
girlfriend.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
wouldn't have made it to court, bitch.
I would have been on her ass like white on rice and not shit could have stopped me. Bitch, y'all could have put me in jail to prevent it, and
That
I promise
poor
you, I'm getting
friend,
out to
bruh.
whoop your
I'd have blew
motherfucking
the
ass.
hospital up.
About your brother, you ain't fucking old.
God,
Bro, especially a bitch, you're mad, so you killed my passenger?
I'm crazy, bro.
There's-
They're
There's
just
no
here.
reason. Like,
They
the
didn't
reason
even,
not there.
especially, I'm sorry, this is just me.
I'd have made a
Let's
point,
say
bro.
it was my man that was the friend in that back seat. Oh yeah, bitch, you, your mama, your aunt, every bitch in that motherfucker finna see me. You finna see me. Don't let that have been my nigga in that motherfucking car.
Not the Punisher.
Yeah.
Not the Punisher.
Everybody finna wear that ass whooping.
The whole-
Everybody.
the whole
You bring
family,
that
nigga.
motherfucking dog, they finna wear that ass whooping. I don't give a fuck. You can line every bitch up behind it.
The dog.
I
is
ain't even,
crazy.
you know what? No, I'm not finna whoop your ass. I'm finna shoot through everything that walk their motherfucking ass towards me.
Air that bitch
Bitch,
out.
I'm not finna give you the opportunity to whoop my ass. You're done.
You
I
don't get
seen you
close
and
to
you're
me.
done. No, I'd be so. Oh my god, I'd be so
Yeah.
mad.
I'm gonna just
Especially
go to
if-
Walmart, buy some scrubs, drop
Oh, that's what I was saying.
drop
Go
a
to
pipe
the
bomb in
hospital.
your bedpan and
Matt
be
watched
out
too much
that
Law
bitch.
Abiding Citizen, bro. I'm
God.
The bedpan.
Be out that bitch. Be out that bitch like
At least you know about Will. You going to jail?
I'm gonna be out that bitch like the Joker.
It's just
hit
not-
hit that fucking button.
in the backseat of that car.
Listen, I don't give
Whole
a
side of that
if
building will
it's
blow the
someone
fuck
that
up.
I fuck with, I don't give a fuck who it was. It can be Mac and Issa did it. I'm coming to whoop your ass as soon as I hear it.
No, I said, what if it would have been Buddy? Like
That's why I said
Buddy
it doesn't matter if it's. I mean,
It's
especially-
someone you care about.
Especially if it's someone that's like within immediate family. Like, okay, Buddy, he don't be he do be aggravating. I would ask, was he fucking with the driver when they drove into the wall?
Hold on, now we got
Just get
I might be a little
Get some
curious.
context.
we got
You know,
extenuating
I'm still-
circumstances
Hold on,
now.
hold on,
man.
hold on.
That's crazy.
Hold on.
Nigga killed you. I'm coming out 10. I don't give a fuck. If
Hold up, you didn't let me finish.
You killed my sister.
You didn't even let me finish. I'm over here. No.
Call me when
I'm
you
still
wasn't
gonna.
paying
I'm
attention.
still gonna like.
Listen, let her cook.
I'm still gonna John Wick behind it regardless. I just have some questions.
I just want some
I'm not asking. I'm not asking no questions. Okay, but
I'm coming.
Okay, but hold up.
I'm gonna ask questions afterwards.
Let me give you an example.
When
If
they
you
like
was
to
fucking with the
food
driver
over your
shaking a
dead
bag
body.
of chips like you was Denilah,
I'm
I'm curious. If there was something that pushed him over the edge, I'ma still whoop your ass, but like maybe I'll take a little mercy. Cause if he just sat there and shook that bag of chips and you said fuck it all, okay. I might have to go a little easier
fucked up
on you.
because see, I'm asking a question.
No, but listen, he had a bag of chips and he was
said
shaking
that-
that shit in his girlfriend's ear for like an hour straight. So if you did that to the driver and then they
Yeah,
said
you
fuck
said
it
feel
all,
bad.
but I'm saying if they decided to say fuck it all,
I thought it was
fucking with
15
them,
minutes.
that's one thing.
15.
But like it'd be different if like if there was no reason, like of course I'm gonna crash behind it, but let's say it's like my sister. My sister don't fuck with nobody, she don't bother nobody, she don't aggravate nobody. She's an asshole when she get mad, and if you done pissed her off, I'm gonna trust and believe that you did it because she be on her peaceful shit. I'm crashing out 10 times out of I don't give a fuck how many times, nigga. I swear to God, I'm not asking no questions.
10 times out of 10,
Buddy, you have to ask questions because he does shit like what he did.
See, she's asking questions beforehand.
That's reasonable. I feel like
when I'm standing over you like this, I'm like, nigga, why you did it? Nigga, she was shaking the back. Bow, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
I said all I said was I'm gonna ask a
Not
question.
asking
That's
no
all
questions.
I
See,
said.
I'm asking. I'm gonna ask you a question, but you're not gonna finish it. I don't care why. You don't kill my sister, dog.
I mean, of course,
I ain't gonna ask the question.
I'm still need to answer, but you're
You
gonna
ask the
die
question
regardless.
behind Will?
what question? I don't need. I know the answer to it. There's no question I need to ask.
Well, I can't believe
Other than
all
how
of
much
the shit that
syntax to
Buddy
put in
do
this
to me.
bitch. That's
Bro,
the
I'm
only
gonna just
question
mind
I'm
fuck you
wondering.
because you gonna think that I'm gonna let you. Nigga, no. You gonna think, oh, yeah, you had a good reason. I'm not gonna kill you.
No.
Tell it to Jesus.
Yeah, you. She
Buddy,
gonna
like-
Oh, you believe in
Hey,
Jesus,
she
now,
gonna-
bitch, when you're about to meet him.
Hey, Daisy got you when you get up there.
No, Buddy likes to secretly psychological warfare people. That's why it's like I have to see where you're coming from. You're
I
still
don't know
gonna
what the fuck that
die.
means.
You're still gonna die, but I'm
don't
still
know.
like curious.
I just want to know.
What the
That's what I'm saying.
fuck
I'm
is
just curious, like,
psychological
He's the
Did
only
he
one
see
sitting
her
here
on
like,
the nose?
I would just hope she has a
What the
heart
fuck is psychological
No, I'm just-
warfare?
Psychological war. It's fucking with someone's mind.
Yeah.
Mentally.
So you technically don't have
And
to
you
do
know
it.
you do it. You
Mind
know
games.
you do it. He will sit there and
Ah,
at a nigga until they ready to swing on his ass. He will sit there and
antagonize.
yes, until they can be in a ball crying because they sick of his shit, and he's still gonna.
That
"Hey,
nigga,
what's
he a
wrong?
evangelist.
Oh my god, I didn't know you were that aggravated, and then he'll start again when you stop crying.
Head evangelist.
Okay, so I'm curious what this nigga did, but either way, like you're still
That's
gonna
crazy.
be gone. But I want to know.
Straight menace.
I'm just saying. if
Crashing
he's-
out behind your brother.
Daisy could grab the
Yeah,
wheel
but
and be
I'm not
the
doing
reason
all
they
the-
died.
all
And
the
I'm still
fun
gonna, nigga,
stuff.
you were driving
I
the
mean,
car.
they're still gonna die. I didn't say they
My
weren't.
I'm
brother
new
was gonna be
nurse.
dead.
That's crazy.
I just got
That's
a question.
crazy.
That's crazy. I don't want to ask no
I only
questions.
have one.
I'm the new nurse.
I'm the new nurse. Hi, my name is Jessica.
Might.
This is your new medication. Oh shit, seizing.
I might chain it.
Don't touch
What
anything,
you
button,
mean?
and then I'm fucking out.
Right, you
Like-
just fuck around and like put potassium
I'm
in
gonna
your
unplug
shit.
that
You're
bitch and
gonna-
plug that
Matt,
bitch
just
back
take
in.
an AirPod in his head.
I don't even need a license to
Oh,
go
is
get
it us?
medication. I just gotta put air in that bitch.
Every time you
and
hear
done.
the
And they
P5.
can't take out of
I'm
it
gonna
too.
unplug that bitch and plug that bitch back in.
No, that's not gonna do anything.
Well, I was gonna say I'm aware of that.
Every Every time he sees the
The
line comes
medication
on,
is still in there. You need to put air in their
Look.
veins.
Huh? All you gotta do is take a needle.
And they can't do anything once there's air in their
Take a
veins.
needle, if they have an IV in, just take a needle, inject an air bubble in there. That's why
In the IV?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put air in your veins, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
Well, I know that.
That's
But
why
like,
It
what
don't
the
have
fuck
to
you
be a
get
big
an
one. It
IV?
can be this. It can be this small.
You
and
just
it's gonna
have a
symbol-
needle, just pull the
You
needle.
create a clot, right?
No, it's
Like one of the
once it gets into the
Okay,
heart,
okay,
it's
that's what
gonna
I was.
expand.
Ooh, y'all killing them too quick though. I'm trying to chain it
What do you
up
mean?
in
A
the
heart attack's
warehouse.
not quick.
The
It's
heart
painful
attack is
as
not
shit.
It also
That-
takes a
that's
while
still,
with that
that's
shit
still
sometimes.
quick though. Like, you feel me?
Oh, Matt trying to Chinese water torture.
It's just gonna
nigga.
suck if I did
Wow.
that and then they
He trying to
Clear.
jump cables, the niggas. He trying to put the jumper cables on the nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna chain it up in the warehouse, man. Like, y'all nice with it though. That's okay.
Matt
You
say
gonna,
he
you gonna
gonna-
shoot a nigga?
No.
Oh yeah, you
That's
already
gonna be
know.
on the Saw 11. It's gonna be on Saw 11.
God, we wanna play a game?
Pulling
Like,
niggas'
You already,
teeth out
you already
shit.
started the game. Shit, I'm about to finish it. That's all.
Fucking breaking niggas' knees
You
with
thought this
baseball
was fun
bats
in
while they
games?
strapped to a chair and shit.
God, I gotta start at the
Is
finger.
that mirror?
Yeah.
She said ill.
Outer
She said
extremity.
lay down.
Work your way in.
alright, yeah.
You start with the fingers.
Every now and
the
then you'll
toes.
hear like her like
Work your way
Listen,
in.
I was wondering. I was like, is
That's
she
how
not
nigga
here?
knows
She
all
just
this.
wasn't
What you
vibing
do.
today.
We gonna get
Hit
there.
that nigga with a nail gun.
I'm going
Hey, when you get there, let me hit the nigga with the nail gun.
Nail
I'm
gun.
gonna hit his ass in his hand and in his foot.
I
Don't
gotta go
worry
find a
about
place to
that.
get a hamburger after we leave here.
What kind of
one hamburger.
She just wants burger patty.
I quit.
She
No.
There's one right there.
We're making good decisions this year, buddy.
Buddy, there's one over here
This
somewhere.
There's an Elf bar right there.
Making good
Oh, for real?
decisions.
What flavor is it?
Whose was it?
I cleaned it. I don't know.
I don't trust that. I don't know.
I'm just
Was it
saying,
in here? You found it in here?
So I found outside.
I can't justify saying yes because I don't know if I found it in here or not.
You can't remember.
I can't remember. It's been there for like a month.
Considering it's an elf, I would assume one of us have lost it and it was found in here. But
It was hers.
It depends on the flavor.
I didn't rub it down with
I
alcohol.
would say I don't smoke Elf Bar.
That's why I said one of us. What's the flavor?
Fiend.
Oh, mixed fruity. This bitch done been through it. I'll tell you that
Finna
much.
hit that bitch.
It's light.
Why?
I'm curious, but I don't know if I'm that curious.
Finna hit that bitch.
If you hit it, I hit it.
Why do I have to?
If
do
you
it?
hit
Who
it,
asked
I'll
about
hit
it?
it.
Because
too.
because they you done said some shit like that.
Okay, so
before I
don't
remember.
hit it.
If you hit it, I hit it.
Just
And I had to hit that
pressure
bitch
on the
first. So if you hit it, I hit it.
What the freak?
I don't have to. I'll throw it away. I'm gonna throw it
Yeah.
away.
Where did you find
Why'd
it?
you keep it?
Here.
Why didn't
Somewhere.
You, why didn't you just throw it
Inside.
away?
Huh?
Why didn't you just throw it away?
Because I didn't know if somebody was gonna be looking for it.
It don't matter.
If they were, that it's here next Sunday.
Obviously, they don't care about it if you found it.
Hey,
You're right, Mac. I'm sorry I didn't throw it away. I don't know what to tell you.
Come on, bro.
It could have been your shit.
I wouldn't.
He don't
I
smoke.
don't smoke. though.
Now
Yeah.
He's never smoked.
it's been a month.
A month.
He had one at Jam's party.
No, he didn't.
Unless it was yours that he was holding.
Before yours.
It was probably
dab
mine
pen.
that he was holding.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
hasn't smoked a vape
Huh?
in like
you had
over
a
a year.
You had a dab pen when we had this couch. You were smoking on dab pens.
That's
Oh,
different though.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't know. I don't
That
know
was
the difference.
shit. That was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You see it.
I quit smoking all that shit. To be
That
real.
shit burnt.
No, it's just not. I know
It
that's
is,
not
it
mine.
is.
That's not a flavor I've ever bought.
Healthy habits. That's what we're doing this
Fuck them
year.
healthy habits.
Healthy
I'm gonna
habits.
die regardless.
You will, but you're gonna kill
You
yourself
wanna,
faster.
you wanna
like.
go? You wanna go?
And then I can walk out Marcus shit right now. That nigga gun my dumb ass down. I ain't worried about it.
But you don't live your life that way.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Nigga,
No
give me a
regrets.
moral.
nigga.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. Fuck regrets. Nigga, no regrets.
No regrets.
Nigga, what?
You don't have any. Not even one
Not
letter.
even one letter.
Nigga, I can walk outside my house and get my dumb ass blicked down. Come on, it don't matter, man. I ain't
You
with
can, you can fuck around, stay away from drug dealers, killers, and murderers, and still fuck around.
Still
and get killed by
fucking
a squirrel.
around.
That's
Get-
crazy.
Get killed by a little box thing.
And
that-
niggas get killed by a little 22 every day. I ain't worried about it.
Fuck
I'd
around,
rather-
get killed by a squirrel. Yeah, you got hit with a lead.
This nigga,
That's
nigga think
crazy.
he Cat Williams.
Fucking love that nigga.
Nigga think
That nigga's so fucking funny right now, bro. Cat Williams has just been going in.
Well, yeah, I think it's like a publicity stunt. That nigga just trying to get some traction. That nigga.
Shit, I mean,
That
and
is
He's
not
already
true.
selling out. What traction did he need?
How old
Cat
is he now?
Williams though too, nigga. Niggas
Like,
come
niggas
back
was
at any
buying
moment.
those
That,
niggas?
that
I
nigga,
ain't gonna lie.
bro, that
I'ma say-
that nigga was being put to the back of the shelf and had to say something. You know what I'm saying? Before.
Yeah, but he's been
He's
saying
been
the same
selling
shit
it.
for so long.
Yeah, he been talking shit for
he,
years,
He hasn't
though.
been in
I
the
ain't gonna hold
forefront,
you.
but every show that he looked up, because I had to look it up, because I was like, he talking shit. He ain't been selling out like that. Every one of his tours had sold out shows. Every single one. Every single city, sold out show. There was not a time where his
How many
tickets-
seats?
Yeah, like,
How many
within
seats
within
do you
how
sell?
long? What are you talking about?
this-
I'm arguing his relevancy as of late. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, if you're selling out show, then like then what do you care about?
Selling out
residency?
shows when?
Like his last tour was 2 years ago. He sold out every show he had.
That's
He had
2 years
he had
ago.
12. He had 22 shows on that ticket. Every show was sold out within 24 hours of its posting the ticket.
During COVID?
Yeah.
He had sold out shows during COVID. How?
No, last year they didn't have
You
COVID.
said
last
2
year
years
was
ago.
2 years ago. That was 2020. COVID wasn't that big then. I was still working. I just
2022.
started working.
2021.
2022.
But it's just now 2024. You
Well,
said-
nigga, it's still 2024, nigga. 2
That's what I'm
years
saying.
ago.
It was 2 years ago. It was announced at the
Okay, well, nigga, Mac, man, you know we're talking about 2022,
Okay.
bro. Stop, bro, because you do that shit.
Okay,
bro.
my bad. What do you want to call it? A year
Stop.
ago?
Even still then, like people weren't doing shows. Like and he's selling out shows. Like there's a lot of people there. Like they weren't doing big shows like that anyway. I'm just saying, like he just. I think he's doing it just to get publicity because
I'm
he's
not
not
saying that
getting
he's
any
not, but
attention.
I'm just saying-
Publicity,
I was
good
just saying-
publicity, don't
Cat
matter.
Williams is forever one of my favorite comedians. I'm not saying nothing bad about him. I just think like I'm just curious as to why he's like jumping at niggas' neck like this.
But he's
I-
been
I-
doing
but
that.
I think
though.
he-
He's
I
been
think he-
talking
not
shit like
not
that.
not like
Oh,
this.
yeah, not
I think he
this.
gave his reasons.
But
Like
he
he said
been
that
talking
people
shit,
just started talking. Like Ricky Smiley started doing podcasts with other people. And Ricky Smiley, he said started it when he was saying all that shit about, you know,
And it gets like legends.
like
Like
Ricky Smiley said something about he should have been the pimp in Friday After Next. None of us here would have watched Friday After Next if Ricky Smiley would have been.
I don't think it would have
Mike.
mattered, but I would argue that nobody could have played that
That's why he was
role
getting-
like the way Cat Williams
But
played that
the
role.
way
but
Ricky Smiley said,
I still would have watched the movie.
but the way Ricky Smiley said it was that Cat Williams stole that role from him. Like he was already cast as that role, and Cat Williams came and said,
Nigga,
"Now-"
Ricky who? Most people don't even know that nigga.
Exactly. And then he came at Cedric the Entertainer because Cat just made a comment. He said, "Well, Cedric's best joke during his stand-up was a joke he stole from me when I was on BET Comic View."
That's subjective though. His best joke, Cedric the Entertainer
His
has
close-
has
so-
a catalog. That nigga's been funny since been funny. Like
I mean, his stand-up hasn't been that great. His stand-up,
that's subjective though. Like
but
like his shows sell out. His shows still sell out. That nigga still is
Yeah,
one of
but shows
the one of the
jokes.
kings of comedy. Like
how many
that
shows is he doing?
to be one not as of late, but like
What I'm saying
he's
is
older
yes.
now. He's not doing shows.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He's
That's
much
what,
older.
But that's what he said. But that's what he was
He's
saying.
been in movies. That nigga's been doing shows.
But
He had to
arguably-
build up a catalog to be one of the kings of comedy to even
But
get that role.
I'm not
Like,
saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is, arguably, comics use their last joke as their best joke. It's called the closing joke. Arguably speaking, the best
okay,
joke.
I see what you're saying. Then.
So
I don't even know.
his closing joke was a joke that he got from Cat Williams. Like, because you can see Cat do that same joke on BET's Comic Jam or Comic View. It was the one before, like in like the late '90s.
Def Jam comedy special.
It was something like that. But he did it there, and then Cedric took it and like adjusted like 2 to 3 words.
That's what niggas do.
Yeah, he didn't.
Niggas
say-
do that in music
He
all
didn't
the
say
time.
he didn't say that he didn't say that he was mad about it. He was just like
So why
it
you-
was.
Hey, watch this
He
stuff.
said
I know
it
where
was
you
my
finna go with
joke.
that.
Yeah.
I argue the shit with that.
Yeah.
That fat ass. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But
4
what
triple
I'm
platinum album back to back. Don't do it.
Once
No.
he said that, he said, okay. He said Cedric came out and said,
shit.
"Oh, I never got anything from him." Like Cat Williams wasn't mad about it. He said, "Just tell people like it was." Because he said, "You came and talked to me about it and said, hey, yo, I did borrow the joke, you know, whatever, what have you." He said, "Why did I give you a pass if you just gonna lie and tell people you didn't get it from me?" And Cedric made it try to seem like Cat was a liar and saying, "How would I have got the joke from him? The timeline doesn't match up." But then when you look at the actual timelines, Cat Williams really did do that exact same joke 2 years before Cedric really started the Kings of Comedy, and it was his last joke on the Kings of Comedy and every special he's had since. So like Cat Williams is like, how does that not line up? How does that not line up? How does it not line up that you got the joke from me 2 years before you started your tour? If they have it recorded.
And the Kings of Comedy special?
Yeah.
That doesn't line up because
No.
during the
It's-
time of that Kings of Comedy special, that was before Cat Williams was even
No, it was, yeah, that's what he said. He was like, it was before I was popping, but I was on BET's comic thing as an amateur comic. Go look it up.
So he wasn't nobody.
Yeah, but he still got the joke. He's not saying that I was somebody. He said you still got the joke from
He
me.
arguing bullshit. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm saying. Like
If somebody took a part
he
of your
not
beat,
arguing on no relevant stage.
but if somebody took a beat from you,
Niggas,
and then
niggas do that. That's
But what
my
I'm saying-
that's my fault.
But if he took the beat from you and just adjusted like added like 1 808 to it, you'd be like, oh yeah, he made the beat better. but like that was my original beat. And if a nigga didn't,
But I'm not out here like trying to get credit or trying to
He
get
wasn't
clout
either.
off of this beat. Like
He just
if
wants
I
flowers for
didn't
it.
if I didn't
No, bro,
properly.
he wasn't trying to get. He wasn't even trying to get his flowers for it. He just made it. He just mentioned it. It's not like he was harping about it. He just made a mention, and then Cedric came out and made it a big deal by saying,
Oh,
"That's a lie." Do you see what I'm saying? Because he was like, "Oh no, that was." He was like that was because somebody was like, "Oh, you stole Cedric's joke." He's like, "No, that was my joke." He's like, "I wrote that joke." And Cedric's like, "He's a fucking liar. He never wrote the joke." You see what I'm saying? So now a nigga coming at my neck, I gotta respond. You see what I'm saying? Like he didn't make it a big deal. Cedric made it the big deal first. Then he just responded to it.
But the fact that he even like just came out and like said some wimpy, like that's some lame
Well, if
shit.
somebody
Like,
accused you of stealing that beat, they were like, "Well, you copied this beat. You just took an 808 out of it." You'd be like, "No, I made my beat first. He copied me." And then if that nigga came out and said, "No, he's a liar," but you had that beat out there for him to copy in the first place, you would go set this record straight too.
Nah,
right?
I really
You'd
would.
be like,
I'm,
bro,
really I'm not gonna give a fuck, bro. Especially if I'm somebody who's relevant in the industry and people like know I have a catalog to back my name. Like if niggas out here just like throwing shots like that, I'm not about to waste my fucking time. To be honest, that's just the way I see it.
I mean,
And that's why I'm going back to say like I feel like he's just saying something to get back into light, like to the limelight, like to say something.
no, I don't feel like he took shots at anybody other than Kevin Hart. I don't
Steve
feel like
Harvey.
I don't feel like
He's taking shots at everybody, niggas. What I'm
I
saying.
don't find Steve Harvey relevant in comedy.
In comedy, what do you mean?
I don't find him relevant.
He's-
When's the last time he done a show?
He's renowned for being a comedian.
I don't.
Like, yeah, he doesn't do it stand up anymore because he's old. Bro, look, no older comedian is doing that.
He ugly.
Because they
Found that nigga funny. No.
because look, they don't
What,
need
Steve
to.
Harvey? Steve Harvey. Like I
I never
don't.
found that nigga
They
funny. No.
got movies. You
Yeah,
may
you-
not have, but there's generations of people that
Yeah,
have
but
before
but
you.
what I'm
Like,
saying
Because
is,
shit,
yeah,
you
you
talking
saying
about my mama say the same thing.
your
you say
mom,
what?
people of your mom's generation. Like maybe your mom doesn't. She's
Show
one
me.
people out of how many millions? Like
No, okay, but what I'm saying is DL Hughley's still touring. He's still doing all that. He's relevant in comedy. Like he's still funny as fuck to this day. I'll watch a DL Hughley special almost any day.
Oh,
as soon as they come out.
I'm not saying he's not, but what I am saying is like people like Steve Harvey have had other avenues.
Steve Harvey,
that
the only reason-
this nigga has $1 million industry of suits of suit line.
Yeah.
He makes
The
movies.
only reason he went at Steve Harvey is because Steve Harvey then went on to say that Bernie Mac was the reason the Kings of Comedy broke up. And he was like, "That's not true." He's like, "That's not true."
Why is Cat Williams even talking about that? He wasn't
Because
even,
he says
he
that
wasn't
him
even
and Bernie
fucking
Mac,
there.
Because even his daughter said that Bernie Mac said that him and Cat Williams were cool. Like him and Cat Williams were like close. She was like, "I never got to meet him personally." She said, "I never got to meet
Mhm.
Cat Williams." She said, "But everything my dad ever said about him said that he was a stand-up guy. He opened for my father when he was touring and
Who?
stuff like that." Cat Williams,
He opened for who?
Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie opened for who?
No,
Cat
Cat
Williams
Williams
opened for
opened for
Bernie.
Bernie.
In the Kings of Comedy?
No, like when he would do his tours and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's what his daughter said.
Mm.
His daughter said, "I don't really know him personally, but he used to work with my father. My father said that he was nothing but a stand-up guy whenever he did talk about him." She's like, "It wasn't like an everyday thing, but he opened for my father. He worked with my father a couple of times. They did write together."
But that doesn't necessarily like
But-
dictate the relationship that he had between another
Because
whole
what you're
person.
saying
Like,
is that because Bernie's dead and gone, y'all want to say that he's the reason the Kings of Comedy broke up. But that's not true because Bernie said that, because Steve Harvey said Bernie wanted to be a TV star and that's why he left the Kings of Comedy. And Cat Williams just said, "How can that be true when you were doing the Steve Harvey show 10 years before the Bernie Mac show came out? Like you're the one who you're
but
the
he was
one who-
already doing that. He was already doing that before that
but what
happened.
he said-
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so he said, how is Bernie the one that broke up the Kings of Comedy when you're the one who said you didn't want to tour because you had a TV show to produce, you had a TV show to do? How are you saying that's Bernie Mac's fault?
because maybe he still could have facilitated doing that Kings of Comedy,
No,
but Bernie
Steve
Mac
Harvey,
couldn't.
Steve
Like,
Harvey literally told them that he wasn't going to tour anymore. D.L. Hughley came out and confirmed that. He said he wasn't touring anymore. He was focusing on the Steve Harvey show. And then he said, "How are you going to claim that your show was one of the best comedy shows ever written when you just copied your show from a show that you were guest starred on? You just had more clout behind you because you were more sellable as a person." Because he got that comedy show from somebody
niggas
else.
just sound salt because that's the industry works that way, bro.
Yeah,
like
but
some
niggas
niggas
aren't-
get
but
a
niggas
nut,
aren't-
other niggas don't, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but he admitted that. He
Sound
said,
like
but
some
he
lame
said,
shit,
but don't
bro.
come out here and say that if you're the one that stepped away. He said, just admit that you're the one that stepped away.
I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, like why lie about it? Like Steve Harvey can easily come out and say, "Hey, like I just didn't want to do it anymore." Bernie Mac's dead, can't defend himself, so you're gonna put it on Bernie.
Yeah, and nor you shouldn't do that because
Yeah, exactly. He's dead.
yeah.
He can't come out and say that nigga's the one. Like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I definitely watched the Bernie Mac show. Never watched the Steve Harvey show. Like,
I watched
Steve-
all- I
didn't
grew up
know he
watching
really
all
had
that
a
shit,
show.
bro.
I knew about the radio, but
Yeah,
not
but you're
the
too young to
show.
know about the show. That's no offense to you. That
Yeah,
just
yeah,
is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like I knew that he had the show, and his show was
But
like
shit, I ain't even
okay,
watched the Bernie
but the
Mac
Bernie
show.
Mac show was fucking fire. Like I remember episodes of the Bernie Mac show, like him raising them kids. That shit was funny as fuck to me.
That shit was funny. America.
No, bro, I'll never forget the episode where they were doing the bloopers at the end, and the little girl went to throw the tantrum over the cereal, and he pretended to drop kick the bitch like in the blooper. He gave her. He said, "I'm about to get him in the people elbow." I was just like, "Damn, Bernie Mac really out here clowning." Like, but so for me, I think Cat Williams only taking shots. He said he was only taking shots at people who just seemed like they couldn't tell the truth. He was like, if you just can't tell the truth, like. Nobody else is gonna call y'all out on it. He said Cedric's not gonna call Steve Harvey out on it.
He just, I don't know, bro. It just seems like he's like on a vendetta.
He does have a vendetta. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying some of his points are valid. Like you stopped to do, you didn't do the Kings of Comedy because you chose to do the Steve Harvey show. Nobody's gonna be mad at you for that.
Right.
We're gonna be upset like we didn't get a second Kings of Comedy, but we had the first one. We're cool with that. Just admit that that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
Because Steve Harvey was also like, oh, I never wanted to be a TV personality. I never wanted to do any of that. Cat Williams is like, bro, all comedians want their own show. All comedians want to be an actor. We want to break into that realm because there's more money there.
Maybe he didn't.
Everybody.
Maybe he didn't.
Then how the fuck did you come up with the same show that a nigga was writing before you, and you took the show over because you were more sellable because you had a toupee?
His producers. That maybe that didn't have anything to do with him directly. Like he
No,
was
it's
just he
just
was
that
just
Steve
a,
Harvey was more marketable.
he was just the idol. He was just a figurehead at the
Yeah,
time,
because
and
they
niggas
did
was
the
like,
Kings of Comedy.
right, but like,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
not his fault.
But
Like,
he's not saying it's his fault. He's saying just admit that that's what happened. You see what I'm saying? Because you could have easily been like, nah, we're making enough tour money. I'm good. I'll come to this later. But you said, no, not only do I want to do this show, but I'm going to take me away, which would have been fine. They could have found somebody else to block you. But you also took Ced with you because Ced was the vice principal in the fucking show. So, literally, you stopped the tour. Just admit to that. That's all he's asking. He's saying, just admit to that. And Steve Harvey hasn't responded yet. And like the Ricky Smiley thing, he took care of the Ricky Smiley thing, and then Ice Cube came up and said, what Cat Williams saying is facts. Like Ricky Smiley was never gonna be Money Mike. Like Ricky Smiley don't look like Money Mike. He didn't fit the persona that we had. He never even auditioned for it. So like, what happened was I think all of them got bunched together because Ced said something first, Ricky Smiley said something first, and then Steve Harvey said what he said, and all them niggas is friends. So Cat Williams was just like, fuck it, the whole friend group can get it.
right, well, them niggas are vets. Not to say that Cat's not, but like they're older.
There's
old
one
school.
vet, arguably, because I don't think Cedric the Entertainer is really somebody that anybody like. People know Steve Harvey for being funny. Like we know Steve Harvey for being funny. You know Cedric for being
funny.
meh.
He may not be funny to you, but he's
He's
still
not funny to a lot of people.
he's
Like,
still a comedian. He's still somebody who was able to make a living and do stand up.
Steve Harvey's best friend. That's where he made a living from.
I mean, yeah, if that's what it is.
He was Steve Harvey's best friend, and Steve Harvey took his nigga with him. So I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying, like, even all of his best jokes, like, I can't tell you. I'm like, oh, I'm stuck on saying. I can tell you a couple Cat Williams jokes that I'm like, that nigga was funny than a bitch.
Yeah, but
So like, out of the two, like, I don't know why he went so hard at Steve Harvey. Like, I get it. If that was your real friend, like, that was your real friend. That'd be like if somebody tried to take your shit. Like, you may not be pressed about your beat, but if somebody said, oh, yo, Max Lion, oh, dead as fuck.
yeah, I'm not.
You may not be pressed about it, but I'm gonna be like, nah, my nigga definitely had that beat out 6 months ago. Nigga just added some 808s to it, and if that nigga really want to get funky with it, like, where you want to talk about this at? You may not be pressed about it, but I'm gonna be pressed on your behalf, and I hope you would be pressed on my behalf if like somebody took something from me. Like, say I died and somebody took something from our podcast, you ain't gonna let a nigga run with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nigga, that's just coming with being homeboys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not letting somebody take your shit. I'm not letting somebody take Daisy shit. I'm not letting somebody take his shit.
I ain't letting nigga take my shit no way.
No,
I don't know why you use me.
Never mind. We don't got to crash out. Buddy crashing out himself. We just got to be there.
You just the look. You're just the look.
There you go. I'm done. I'm not letting nobody take Ryan's shit. It just is what it is. Like, especially if one of y'all pass. Yeah, bro. Like, you ain't gonna let somebody talk shit like that.
Yeah, no, I hope you crash behind me.
I would.
I'm crashing behind you, whether you dead, alive, in the hospital, goddamn, at the crib. It don't matter.
This nigga bloody different.
Shit, hey Marcus, how you want to handle it?
It's up.
You said don't do nothing. It's coming too late for that. I got that nigga.
Nigga tied up.
Yeah, I'm already
He
headed
in
to
the trunk. Like, what we doing with the body? That's what we
I'm
need.
already headed to. We can sit down and talk about it real quick, but yeah,
I'm headed to you.
We gotta make it quick. We gotta make it snappy because you know they gonna be on our ass.
Also,
but-
dish that phone.
yeah, don't call his number back. Mid call. Hey, don't call his number back.
Damn, it's 8 o'clock already.
Go ahead.
What?
Okay, I was asking if she was paying attention to this because I've been scrolling through Reddit and I've sent like different ones to the Discord.
No, yeah, that
But
nigga's
this
not wrong
last
for
one-
hitting that.
this
For hitting his girlfriend for saying that. That's
Oh,
crazy.
I wanna-
No, that was a girl. That was two girls in a relationship.
Oh,
the
shit.
very last
Oh,
one I
shit.
sent though,
I
it's
didn't
crazy
read it.
as
I just
fuck,
read the
in my
headline.
opinion. The title is "My husband fantasizes that I die so he can be with my friend."
I'd kill him.
How do you know that?
Crazy.
Can we talk about the
You
horseback?
probably
party
told
event?
her.
Yeah, I said that one because I was like, I want to know opinions. As a big bitch, I don't think she wrong. I think maybe she should have said something. You know,
I
gave
think
a
this is
warning,
funny,
but-
so we should talk about this. The other one we can talk about next week. I'll definitely put
What?
it on the last one you just sent.
What my husband fantasizes that I die so he can be with
That
my
shit's
friend?
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just break up.
What do you mean, just break up?
Just believe that nigga.
That's not gonna give us. That's not gonna give us the opportunity for me and your best friend to get close. I need you to die so I can console her about her best friend dying.
That's crazy.
So I can just slide this dick up in.
But I don't want to die.
She just take over your life.
Yeah, that's it.
She just move in.
She can wear your clothes, drive your car.
Do
I
I
hope you're all the
actually
same
have to
size.
die? Do I actually have to die, or do I just have to die on paper?
How did she find out about
How
this?
quickly are you trying to get out of the house?
Shit, if I die on paper, I'm moving to a different country. You know what I mean? Like,
How much do we gotta pay you?
okay.
Like, are you just gone? Like, what? Are
Yeah,
you just
I
unhappy?
died.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
How you
I
wanna
died.
stage it?
Okay. Yeah.
However, whatever you want, I blew
I need
up.
you to bite
like-
down on this mouth guard so we can get your dental records.
No
Yeah,
way.
right?
I'm curious
We're
how
about to
she.
go to Skid Row find one of
How did
these
she
junkies.
find out? How did she find out that this was?
I don't even want to talk about this story no more. Y'all are fucking Oh, I hate men so bad. I
Hey,
feel like
she's going with it. Wait a minute.
I feel like all of those
saying.
are jokes,
But
but
I got
hate
shit for
niggas
saying
so
niggas.
bad. Not you, Ryan. Ryan, you don't count. Shit.
You hear this
This
misogynistic
is not what the hell they
Hey,
saying.
yo,
Shit.
I'm confused about what
Why are you
just
mad?
Issa seemed like she was 10 for it.
We can skip. Go ahead to the horse riding.
No,
I don't want to hear shit from none of y'all.
Wait. What was your opinion on it? Just leave him?
I was just saying, just break up.
You wear the same size clothes. Fuck you, fucking nasty ass nigga.
That's crazy.
Hey, bro.
Go on to the horse riding story, Marcus. She went through the notes on his phone.
Damn, nigga.
That's
She did it
crazy.
to herself, but
Wait, so she in the wrong. Why you invading
Wait,
that
essentially-
man's privacy?
But why is he writing?
I don't hold up.
Why
she
is he
said she
writing
was
it
getting
down?
suspicious about this specific friend, like him with this specific friend. So, like, I don't know how she ended up. Hold up.
Are they married?
Okay, so she did
Just
go
why-
through
Go
all
ahead.
scenes.
Just tell the story. Fuck it. We here.
Okay, my husband and I have been married for 7 years. I'm not naturally
That's
gorgeous,
crazy.
but I'm cute. I keep myself in shape and work hard to look good. Someone who is naturally gorgeous is a mutual friend of ours, Lacey. We've known Lacey for about 5 years now, and she's a great person. My husband has always been a little tongue-tied around Lacey, which I attributed to nervousness. A few days ago, we were having a conversation, not even about Lacey specifically. Well, Lacey's the perfect dream girl. My husband. Why is that? Me. I'm just saying things. Him. I was getting suspicious that there was something going on because he mentioned Lacey more than normal and their banter was starting to feel a little flirty when they met. I snooped around and found my husband's notes on his phone where he admitted he had a huge crush on Lacey for years. She was the perfect girl for him, the best, the sweetest, funniest girl he knew. He goes on and on about her. In it, he said, our marriage is just okay. He wrote that he has a fantasy where I died in a plane crash so he and Lacey could be together and comfort each other. He wrote it would never happen, but it's a fantasy he goes back to sometimes. I spoke with Lacey, who has a long-term boyfriend. She says she's happy she's getting along with my husband now because he used to be so shy. It's platonic from her, and my husband acknowledges it in his notes. Is it salvageable? I feel deeply unappreciated and unattractive. I don't know if I can get over it. He hasn't done anything, and he's been a good friend, a good husband. These are just fantasies. I don't think he loves me. Should I confront him? Am I being insecure? I would kill that nigga. And not even in his motherfucking
We don't condone
sleep.
violence.
I'd shoot that nigga.
I do for this one.
No, you don't.
Cause you insecure?
Don't.
We'll
Let
get
me
banned.
see
We'll
here.
get banned.
For the podcast, I do not.
Cause you insecure?
If you're gonna let me speak for the podcast, I do not.
Change the word.
In real life, I knock the motherfucking sleeves out this nigga. I know the fuck. I take that same phone and leave a print on that bitch face. Are you
You gonna slap him with
Are you?
the phone?
You can just break up with
breezy?
me. No, listen. I heavily stand on. You ain't gotta cheat on me. You can just tell me, hey, I'm not fucking with this. I would rather us separate. Cool, no big deal. You ain't gotta tell me it's from my homegirl. When I see you pop out with her, I'ma understand.
You
You
left
left
y'all
me.
pop out.
You put in your mother 7 years, and you put in your notes. Oh, I wish my bitch would die so I can go fuck her for. I'ma kill you, nigga. I swear to God. I'ma
Yeah,
take
no,
that
that's
nigga
crazy.
so far fucking through
That's
there
crazy.
a bitch couldn't.
I'm just
Ain't no way.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no way.
Where's the passion coming from?
I'm just saying.
And hearing y'all crack them jokes, I wish a nigga would play with me like that. I'll be in fucking jail.
He didn't say.
I'm gonna
I
come on you
swear to
out.
God.
He didn't say he wished.
Nah, you gonna be dead.
I have to be in a plane crash first.
All I'm saying.
And first of all, she didn't even die yet. If that was me in that situation, I'd have killed that nigga.
Listen, he
I'd
didn't say
killed
he
that.
wished. He did say he wished. He said it was a fantasy.
Fantasy.
He
Oh, it's a fantasy. Get a fucking grip.
How many
Same
women
shit.
got fantasies about
You
cheating on
trying to
their
manifest that
husbands?
shit? What the
You know,
hell?
like what?
That no, ain't no way, cause like, especially you're in conversation. I'm in conversation with
You wanna
you.
know why he doesn't
Lacey
like that
would
word,
be
though?
the perfect dream girl. I go in your note, and you said that to me. I
She
wish
said that.
You know, no, he said that.
She said
Yeah.
that.
Again, she said that.
You read it
No.
from her perspective.
Yeah,
She said
no.
that.
She
No.
said Lacey would be the
No,
perfect girl.
well, Lacey's the perfect dream girl. My husband. Her husband
He
said
said
that.
that. He said that.
Why is that? Me.
Me.
She said, why is that? I was just saying things. Him. He said that.
Okay.
I smacked the motherfucking. Oh my!
Yeah,
I swear to
ain't
God! I
gonna
swear to
lie.
God! It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me.
He's complimenting her friend.
Fuck. Matt, let me tell you something.
Hey.
He's a strong bitch.
All right, it's
Cause I could
time to
never
go.
fuck
Hey.
with a nigga like you. I could never.
What time is
Just
it?
hearing you
Oh,
say
damn,
that, we'll be
4:06.
fighting the whole motherfucking way
Hello?
home. Couldn't be me.
What's up?
I just think you're upset about some fantasy.
No.
Some fantasy
Because
that
if you can theoretically argue
You gonna
for
get mad
it,
as hell.
you can do that shit. It's a no for me, dog.
I just gotta understand both
You're kidding.
sides. You're not even
You
trying
know
to
you can't
understand
see
his
yourself
side.
on that. Like from here, you can't see. Like,
No, he's got two
No, he
cameras.
has a little
Yeah, he
camera.
got-
It's like a
No,
little
I was watching the. Oh, maybe it's newer because I was watching the one
He's like in
2
the
weeks ago
corner.
that I was here last at, and he wasn't in the camera at all.
Oh yeah, he got it in the left corner right now.
Yeah, he didn't show up on the YouTube.
Oh shit! Maybe that's the amount.
I mean, I forgot to bring it up. I'm gonna tell him.
He
but
might cut it
you
out.
couldn't. I couldn't see it on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, he might have cut it out. I don't know.
Cause I know it's that camera's probably only for live feed, so
You said-
it's only for live
Mark's
feed.
gonna
So
be
if he
that
does a
one black
recording,
dude at that
Oh,
court,
it's
okay.
probably not
with the
gonna
judge. When he's like, nah, fuck this, bro. He go.
Yo, the nigga that attacked the judge.
Yeah,
bro.
And turn around, he go back there. He go back to court. He got same judge.
I know, and that nigga had the fucking suit on.
Well, a
boy.
different judge sentenced him to.
The
she
what?
charged
The
him with murder.
maximum. It was like the
Yeah,
maximum.
she charged him with 2 different. Like it was like attempted murder on an elderly person because she was like 65 plus, and then she got him for another attempted murder charge,
How was that
and she
attempted
got him
murder?
for more assault because
It was
the woman
it
was
like
so
attempted
old.
homicide.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Same.
woman's so
Alright, same
old that
price,
him
bro.
taking
It's
that
over.
much action could have killed her. Essentially.
What happened?
He said
We were talking about
they
the
added
dude who attacked the
charges
judge.
onto it.
So a different judge was trying to give him those charges. Like she tacked those charges on him, and he still had to appear in front of the judge. He attacked.
Yeah.
That seems like aggravated assault, not attempted
I
murder.
don't
Cause
know.
like
No, but she
It was,
gave him the
yeah, it's
maximum.
attempted murder on an elderly person because she was 65 plus.
Yeah.
She could. They could have done it. They could have done like the.
Or like 60 plus.
assault,
It was
but-
because like whatever her
Bro,
age
you
was,
jumped
that's what made it.
over
No, but that's what
Damn,
I'm
that
saying.
bitch coming, buddy.
They could have done that, but she gave her the max.
Buddy,
She gave him the
that
max.
bitch
And I want to say it was like
Yeah,
strangulation.
no, I wasn't even
There was
worried about it.
other
It's just the
shit.
black eye takeover.
Are you going somewhere? Okay, bye.
Be right back.
well, I mean, we're actually about to conclude the.
I was gonna say
It's
we're
almost
almost
it's 8
done.
o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I think
It's 8:07 to be exact.
I'm hungry.
I know, right? Hop
Y'all
on.
stay hungry. All I'm trying to figure out is why Daisy's so mad. Like I don't think.
Because I killed that nigga, Marcus.
Damn.
I'm telling you, it's
No, I
not,
ain't gonna lie.
it's
That's
not
not-
it's not a
You wanna see-
nigga on earth who could fucking play with me.
So
Because I'm too much of a bitch that you can just be real with, and I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, so
if
then
you
you-
sat here, if I was dealing with a nigga now, he was like, you know what, I was really attracted to you a few years ago. You gained this weight. I don't really, I'm not,
You like
you know,
that bitch
I don't
phone.
care for it.
To it.
What is that?
That's my elite controller.
Oh, okay. But like, long story short, he could be like, I just feel like we should separate. Okay, cool. I'm gonna respect your decision. But you're gonna sit here and play in my face, knowing you'd rather be
After
fucking
7
my
years?
friends. I'll smack the fire out of motherfucker. Actually, I might have to have the restraint to just leave you, so I don't end up in jail.
Listen,
That might be one of them
that's
moments.
probably
listen,
better.
I swear to God.
But you're looking at it from a-
I'd go upside a
you're-
nigga head so
You're
bad.
looking at it from the point of view of a woman who can take that type of talk. What if she can't take that type of talk?
most women.
Then get a fucking grip and take that kind of talk. Get a grip.
To her or to him?
Her.
to her.
Yeah, but most
The
women.
nigga, he's using her as a placeholder, essentially. He wants your friend, but you're good for now.
How?
Until you're dead and I can slide in with Lacey.
That's just
you're
a fantasy.
fine.
That's just a
I don't
fantasy.
give a fuck. Ain't a nigga, there's no fuck. I've never been with a nigga and fantasize about his friend. Never.
Yeah, you.
Never.
You're a stand-up person. Maybe when they first got together, he even told her, he was like, look, what if he just told her straight up? He was just like, I actually do like your friend.
Marcus Menachir.
You not care?
Menachir. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, it would be different. She didn't give that context. So let's say in the beginning she knew he had a affinity for the friend. I feel like that would be different because you knew in a sense that he wanted your friend. And I feel like people in general, whether you're a woman or a man, like, until you find something that's really going to turn you off from this person, if you've had something for them, it's probably going to be there in some way, shape, or form.
Probably.
You might be like, that's what I'm saying. You're going to be like, oh, you know, they got a boyfriend. I would never mess with them. They're off limits while they're in a relationship.
What ages are they?
I don't know.
This
I think
is important.
she said 30.
They said they're in their
They've been together 7 years.
So.
7 years.
Oh, okay, yeah. It
30s
doesn't give
probably.
ages, but 7 years.
Probably like
Yeah, listen,
30s.
so I would say here's the thing, they probably both still immature than a bitch, and a lot of men can't be honest. Like it's just not.
I'm just stuck up on like he put that shit in his notes.
That's what I'm saying. He wrote it down.
Like this shit seemed fantasized.
Like,
Like,
that shit's
this whole thing
stupid.
seemed
Like
like
you had to write it down
You
so
wrote
you
it down?
didn't forget about it.
Yeah,
Like,
like how old is this nigga? This nigga like 67.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, you wrote it down in your
Like
notes.
nigga, like I have a bunch of fantasies in the back of my head. I ain't never forgot them bitches yet. I came up with them bitches when I was like 11.
But there's probably a lot of fantasies that you're not gonna write down.
I feel like he
You know what
wanted
I mean?
to.
Like-
my original.
I feel like he wanted her to
Yeah,
fall.
like OG,
Get caught
like
up.
OG shit. Like shit, I still got a fantasy of Jessica Alba back from when she was in Idle Hands. Like what y'all talking about? I ain't forget that bitch yet.
You're probably never going to, Mark.
Never going to.
It's in the vault.
I'm gonna be 63 years old. Talk about Jessica Alba and me with Barry.
They'll be like, who the fuck is Jessica Alba?
Be 86, my mind going like
You know I
a
was married to Jessica Alba once.
They're like, who?
Like goddamn, granddad, you see now.
No, that is weird. That nigga weird. for
I
that.
think they deleted their account because I'm sitting here like,
Because
damn.
motherfuckers was calling
Yeah,
their
I'm
ass out.
saying-
They're
I
like,
think
that shit
that's why,
seemed fake
because
than a bitch.
this one was
That shit seem fake
screenshots
than
of the
bitch.
original post.
And ain't no nigga.
Are you
on
trying to
there.
go back?
Ain't no
Yeah, I was
motherfucker.
trying to actually find like.
Ain't no
the
motherfucker
original
on that shit for real.
On what?
What?
The only reason I say that, well, I mean, I guess AJ.
That's different. That's not. How's that correlate to this?
Because they were doing the iCloud notes.
Oh, but that, yeah.
But that was a message between him and
Him
her.
and her.
Like,
This is just
this
his
is him
mind, his
writing
notes.
down
Like, this is his thoughts.
like a diary type shit. But
Yeah,
like,
and his notes.
what the fuck?
Dear
you-
diary, I
Yeah.
want to break Lacey's back in. I hope my wife don't find
I
out.
don't get it, bro.
That shit was good for you, Mark. I'm not gonna lie. You would feel.
I wasn't gonna fall. I was gonna jump off this bitch first. I'll lay this bitch down. I learned
You
that back when I
flip.
used to ride.
Hey man, don't break the chair.
When I used to ride motorcycles, I lay the motorcycle down before I eat gravel. I promise. Anyway, but I don't know. That shit just sound. Boy, your leg is jumping 122.
But see, the thing, it's a good thing to think about. figuring
Bro,
out.
because even
It's
you know
fun.
what, maybe this
Interesting.
is hitting a little hard for me because I went on like a trip last weekend and some shit happened. And long story short, the other person in the situation was trying to give me respect. So she told me some shit I didn't want to fucking hear. But she was like, I really don't want you to be mad at me. Okay, cool. That's
But
fine.
you just said you could take the
Because
truth.
I wouldn't go up. That's why I'm saying I'm not mad at her. I was never mad at her.
Okay.
You didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the person I'm with that should be showing me more respect. I can't be mad at you. You just can't. You was just trying to keep it a stack. But her whole thing was, oh, I don't want you to be mad. And like I'm talking to this person, like me and the guy, we talking about it, and he was like, oh, it just wasn't her place. And I'm like, I think she just understands that I am absolutely 100% willing to go upside a bitch motherfucking head. If you piss me off too much, I wouldn't do that to her. That was never her intention. That is not this situation. I think she just knows I can and 100% will be on that type of time if someone pissed me off bad enough. And they're just like underestimating it. And I'm like, you know, I do be playing it cool when I'm with a nigga. Like I'm not. All this, like, this is how I am with, like, friends and shit. When I'm with a nigga, ain't no motherfucking way this is how I'm acting towards a nigga. Especially, like, I can't, as much as I like to lie about it, I can't deal with no soft-ass nigga. I can't. Sometimes I just need a nigga who gonna get it the fuck together. I can't cap like I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with no soft-ass nigga, that's just me. But it just pissed me off to think, like, in a situation like that, that's one of the situations where I know I done played it so cool, like, I'm just so calm, cool, collected, I'm not, where a nigga would just be like, oh, no big deal, she's not gonna care, no big deal, I can fuck her friend, no big deal, I'd fucking kill a nigga. Ain't no way. Like, I be trying to play it so sweet when it comes to, like, romantic situations, it's like, no, I will absolutely take your ass the fuck through there. So I think it's just a little too much for me personally at this moment, but I swear to God.
So be honest, but don't be too honest.
No, be very. I would rather someone straight up tell me than me having to find out through someone
What
else.
do you want?
Me having to find out through your motherfucking notes app instead of you just being like,
Ain't no nigga writing in his notes app. That's some.
No, that is absolutely niggas do some weird ass shit, and I'm not gonna cap like niggas. No, y'all wouldn't write in your notes app. But y'all are y'all stand up guys. Y'all are this and that. And the third. So you can't say.
Why you sound like that? Hold on, y'all are stand up guys.
Wait. Not all of us could be stand up guys. I'm just saying.
But I'm just
like,
saying that's not to say what a whole ass nigga wouldn't do.
Like, first off, I would understand if he like.
Niggas
If he had like
water.
if he had like a video recording on his computer locked away somewhere or whatever where he expressed his dream or whatever, if he had short-term memory loss, like there's just got to be something here because no nigga's going through the process of having to write down all that shit. Is he a literature major? Like what the fuck? Niggas don't like writing in the first
like
place.
writing a book.
I'm saying he's
Yeah,
not
like,
like
What you mean?
like just in general, like I'm talking the average guy. Most women do better in literature and English and shit like that than men because men just don't care.
yeah.
Like men just don't care to take part in that shit. So
That
like
doesn't
for
mean
him
you
to
can't
not
do it.
only take part in literature, but to write out your entire fucking fantasy in a notes app.
He didn't say
no,
it was like.
you have to
But
eat
you know
that
what? That
carpet,
might be the
bro.
kind of thing
You
like
saw
he didn't
these
feel like he could
pussies.
say to somebody, "Listen, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I do not put it past the motherfucking facts of what a man will do when he on some weirdo shit. That's weirdo shit if you
But
ask me."
then she got with a weirdo, and that's her problem.
Yeah.
If he was writing a diary when you met him, how you expect him not to write a
That's
diary
weird.
10
Either
minutes
way,
in?
I said what I said. So
I'm not saying you're wrong. I wasn't arguing.
I'm
that
just
fact.
saying.
I'm just saying that nigga weird, and you knew it.
Probably. I mean, if that's how he's acting, like there's not to say like she didn't have some kind of warning.
Like
She
he's
didn't have some
acting
kind
like
of
she
something.
said he was tongue tied around her and everything else.
Yeah, like there's no way you probably did. She said she noticed how he acted around her, so it's like maybe she's one of them people she didn't want to pry because she didn't want to know. Bitch, I want to know. I want to know everything. I want to know what the fuck you got. going
But
on.
you did want to know because you did pry.
Who? I'm saying she.
Yeah, she pried. Bro,
But I'm saying like when you notice in that moment, like you know when you're around someone and like you can tell they acting funny because they're around a specific person.
but that's what I'm saying.
so
She noticed.
it took her a minute though. I feel like obviously it took
7
her a minute.
years?
But she didn't say nothing.
Yeah, but it's
She
your
still
best
hasn't
friend for
acted on
7
it.
years. I'm seeing this bitch once a week. Listen,
No,
I don't even like Mira's best friend, and I gotta see this bitch on the regular. And she come with some shit I don't even want to talk about half the time.
That's crazy. Yeah, what you were saying earlier was that shit was wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, I wasn't.
Y'all
there
missed
for it.
that.
Oh,
Was,
man.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, that's
Daisy.
it.
Can I get a brief recap?
I don't know.
Not on here.
Can I call
Not
her
on
out?
mine,
Oh,
but-
Well, I mean, we could wrap this up too, cause
Yeah, go ahead and hit end.
it's about a quarter.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.